Hey y'all. Hey Miss Leo. How you doing, love? Congratulations on your daughter on her graduating. We are so happy for her. Yay. Congratulations. Hey Johnny. What's up, Chase? What's up, Spice? Hello, Auntie Wendy. How you doing, sweetie? How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm starting early. I wanted to start earlier. I really but I do and I like to talk about. They said, humble, slow down, be humble, slow down, be humble. But they use it against you. See, our job here, right? Like if we're doing like an interview or something, our job is like to hear you out. It's your time. It's all about you. But our job here, I keep telling you, is about exposing and awareness, right? Awareness. My job is to teach you what's going on, right? This is what's going on. These are some of the things or some of the steps you can take to protect yourself or help protect somebody else, right? That is my job, right? So we're going to keep it focused that way, right? Awareness. Again, some people wonder why they keep getting trapped and trapped and trapped again. And I cannot say it enough. I cannot say it enough. It takes two to tangle. It takes two. And sometimes the person who lost at the game, they don't want to go deep inside and realize the part that they play, right? If you're not dealing with somebody that's authentic, it is now a game you didn't want to participate in, but they put you in a game. Even if you don't want to participate in the game, my job is to A, show you the red flags to see, hey, I got put in a game. Or B, you know what to do, right? You know what to do. Sometimes you may skip the red flags, but it doesn't mean that you did not participate. And then when you lose the game, you forget the part that you play. And you're going to keep doing it over and over and over. People always say, why do I keep meeting the same people? Because you are still the same person. If you are still the same person, I mean, you're gonna meet people. There's a billion of people in this world. Yes, it is. It's a billion of people. But the difference is you will know what you're looking at. If you don't know what you're looking at, and they say sort of kind of things that maybe the other one said, because you're the same person. So you're gonna keep on getting things happening to you until you change. People keep telling the opposite person, depending whom you are, male or female, or whomever you're dealing with, you're waiting for them to change. You're asking them to change. You want to see a change in them. You want to see that so now you can proceed after you see a change. When the thing is, you should never want none of that. You should change. Let them decide to change. It is not on you. to demand, well, if you want to beat me, you got to change. No, I'm gone. You could do whatever you want to do. If somebody don't value you, why are you trying to force somebody? They don't value you. They don't like you. Why should they change? It's been working all this time. If it's gotten to the point that you need them to change, why would they stop something that has been working all this time in their benefit? For their benefit. When people say that some people are in Delulu land, you are absolutely in Delulu land. Life is about you want to keep learning. Life is about keep learning. You learn something, let it go. Let it go. When I let it go, to me, you do not. I try to make it where you don't even exist. To me, I won't talk about you. I won't think none of the above. I won't mention you. But if I see anybody we know in common, guess what? Your name will not be mentioned. That's how you make yourself stronger. Every day you want to make yourself stronger, right? Because you got to get ready for the next obstacle. You have to get yourself ready for the next obstacle in life. And you have to be prepared. Or when that next obstacle get there, because it's going to come, because we're in this thing called life, it's going to start over piling. The load is going to be getting heavy and heavy and heavy because you didn't get rid of the other obstacles. You didn't let it go. You didn't do something about it. You didn't do something about you. Everything is always evolved around you. You and only you, no other one. It's evolved around you. Right? So I could bring you to the water, right? But I can't get you to go in the water, right? That's just part of life. You could bring people to the water, they want to stay stuck. I understand why some people stay stuck because they still traumatized. They're still traumatized, which is understandable. I understand that sometimes people stay too long because they want their lick back. They want their lick back and they want to be the one to say, hey, Chance, they better not play with me. I am no baby, you shouldn't even got that far. In your younger days, yeah. Older days, no. Everything, and I keep telling you guys, everything you do now, that if you're 40, your 50-year-old is relying on you to do what's right now. If you're 50, your 60-year-old is relying on you to do what's right. Your older years don't have a chance. It doesn't have a chance without you doing things now to set yourself up. You are your own bank. What you put in your bank is what you're going to get out later. There is no bigger bank than you. You are the bank. If you don't eat right, it will reflect later. You don't want to do exercise, it will reflect later. Hey, baby, what's up? What's going on? Welcome. Right? If you don't take care of your mental, it will reflect later. If you waste too much time on stuff you don't have to waste time on, it will reflect later because time keep moving. Everything you do now, your older self is relying on you. Is relying on you. It's your older self is saying, please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh Lord, don't put that in your mouth. Don't talk to that person. That would, but you can't hear your older self. You, because we will do what we want to do. But at some point in time, regardless of how bad things went in our lives, that was in our control, not out of our control. Out of our control, that is a difference. I'm not talking about things that happened out of our control. That means something you was forced to do or whatever. Talk about things that is in our control. It takes two. They cannot do you dirty without you playing a part. In these questions, you have to ask yourself, why did I play part in my demise? What is in me that I played part in my demise? I don't want to hear about she said, he said. It don't matter what they say and what you think. You're making excuses so you don't have to change yourself. You are the one making so you don't. Well, they did this. Why? Why did they got everybody else in the world to choose to do stuff to? Why did they choose you and they cannot do that to that one? It has nothing about being you. It don't have nothing to do about low self-confidence. It has nothing to do with confidence, right? You can have all the confidence in the world. That does not mean you have not had trauma. Right? Some people wear confidence well, right? And people say low self-esteem. You can have high self-esteem. That don't mean you have not went through trauma neither, right? You have to dig deep within your traumas. Sometimes high self-esteem, that may help you a little bit because people may see you and want to keep it moving, but you're gonna have that one person that's gonna want to test you. He gonna want to test your confidence, or she gonna want to test your confidence. They're gonna want to test you. I want to see how confident you really are and cannot break you. And then they start plotting. And once they start plotting, like I said before, they put you in a game you didn't know you was playing because now it becomes a game. Now, of course, we're going to get into the show. And don't forget the video, the animated video I played is in the beginning. It's from Bonnie Rose. She has a beautiful channel. Please go check out Bonnie Rose. Yeah, she'll probably pop in here later, right? But let's start off. Humble, slow down. This is some of the things they do to think they're humbling you, right? This what they say. That's what they say. This credit, this video credit goes out. Tag it. Imani F.
Hey girlies, welcome back to the Imani Forrester channel. Forrester is the author of 30 Reasons Why Men Deserve Nothing, which you can find in the description box below. Now, I'm Shanice, and in this video...
Oh, man.
It will humble her, bring her down to earth, and let her know, hey, you're not the best. You, how do I look in this dress?
On the back end with my commentary.
Tell her she's fat. Do these things. I mean, when she asks you, how do I look in this dress? You look kind of fat. Or tell her, hey, you're getting fat. You need to go work out. Go to the gym. Go do something. This will
Hey,
humble her
investigating.
and let her know, hey, you're not the best thing since sliced bread. You're not the best looking woman on the planet. You're not that
Who that?
attractive.
Mimi?
It will humble her, bring her down to earth, knock her off that pedestal.
Hey, Angela.
Another thing you can do, if you guys are just hanging out, maybe watching TV or maybe out and about. If she has a girlfriend, any female friends, you know, tell her, oh, so and so looks kind of cute, Katie, Shaquita, or Brittany or Sarah. Tell her, hey, your friends look kind of cute. This will instantly knock her ego off, deflate her ego.
I'm finna show y'all 3 ways how to destroy a woman ego. I know you want your get back. You gotta lock in and get your get back. 1, you gotta ask her how she finna get her nails done. You gotta ask her, you finna get the pink coffin or you finna get the French tips? She gonna be like, what? Dudes don't supposed to know them things, so she gonna be confused, like, what? I know. See that right there? So we got experience in the field, huh? And females don't like that. Girls be want to be your first in everything. They be wanting you to experience everything with them first. I ain't gonna lie, she might hit you. Gonna be real angry, so she might just be ready for it. Number 2, ask her why she been stalking you. Now look, you can only do this if you checked out the method I showed y'all in the last video. Click on share and click on Instagram. If she top 3 in the list, she's stalking your page every day. If she not top 3 in the list, I'm sorry to tell you, she not stalking you, little bro. She not watching you. She don't care about you. 3, only ask her this if y'all link up. You gotta be like, what you good at? Now look, this can put you in 2 different scenarios. It's gonna humble her in both ways. The first one, she either gonna get real freaky or she just gonna get humble and get side. It's gonna make her realize she ain't got nothing to offer. You gotta start messing with these girls who got something to offer. Ask her that question. It's gonna do 2 things: humble her and set you up for something that you really want. If you really want to humble her, be him. See me, I'm him. I don't play. In every situation, you gotta be better than her. If you really want to do that, the only way you could do that is by increasing your value, bro. Do something with your life. Show her you know your worth. Today just made 2024. You gotta flex on your ex. Everybody text me X on Instagram. I'm gonna know what y'all talking about. We gotta lock in, y'all. I need 100,000 on this video. I'm gonna give y'all part 2. I'm gone.
I'm about to tell y'all the 3 best ways to destroy her ego. This is like an itch in the back of your throat that you can just not scratch. This is really gonna put her in her place, man. Number 1, 1 to 2 messages every single day. I've told y'all this so many times. 1 to 2 messages per day. Depending on what you're talking about or how you are feeling, bro, there should be no reason you going back and forth. If you want to talk so much, then talk to me in person. All them messages, absolutely not, bro. Y'all chase your purpose, man. If you are actually working on millions, you know how crucial it is to not throughout the day. There's too much going on, man.
Stop.
She'll catch on, bro. She'll understand that, okay, I need to respond. Okay, when you text me this day, that's when we need to link up. Bet. If you want to talk so bad, then maybe at the end of the day, you give her a little call. All right, baby, I'll see you tomorrow. All them messages asking, what's your favorite color? What are you doing 4 times out of the day is crazy. All attraction leaves after that, bro. She'll be more attracted to you when she understands that she'll miss your presence. He's not texting me anymore. I miss his presence. I miss his smell. She ain't gonna keep missing you, bro, when she sees your name pop up every other hour. Be serious, brother. Number 2, do not smash. Don't smash and don't eat it out. Don't do it. Hold back from it. It will humble her tools so much. They use that box as a tool, y'all, and it will control you. Once you get it, yeah, it's good. It's so good. It's what we crave. But when you start acting up, nah, you ain't getting it. No, you didn't buy me that dinner. No, baby. So don't get it. So when you going down, you know what I'm saying, you about to go look at her. You say, nah, I want to wait. A lot of y'all can't really do that, bro. You got to control yourself, man. But I love the game. I love the hustle. Number 3, look at her eyelashes and say, you should get a Russian volume just on your eyelashes. Just make them fuller. Yeah, just get some Russian volume on it. Oh, yeah, you know, my friend told me about it. Yeah, that's cool. She'll probably want to hurt you.
My ex straight up told me, I do not see myself falling in love with you. I have fallen in love with my first ex. She was my ideal type. Listen to this. It gets worse. She was my ideal type. When I saw her, it was love at first sight. It was just like magnetic. And then my second ex, I really wasn't that attracted to her that much, but I was in love with her. There was just this feeling.
Hey, Jack.
But with you, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. But there's just that feeling, just not there. And when I tell you girls, I spiraled, my esteem spiraled out of control. That's no lie. When they say these men humble you, when you are out of their league, they still find a way to humble you, just know there are no lies. There are no lies. This is the same man that would show off my pictures to his coworkers, to his clients that he was making sales on, because he was into solar panels and all that, whatever energy sales. And he was like, oh my God, they always say you're so beautiful. I always show you off. And I was really flattered with that. Mind you, he tells me what I just said in month 3, after he's gotten the gifts, after he's waited 4 or 5, maybe waited 5 dates for me to kiss him, after he did all of that, that's when he wanted to humble me. I believe it was maybe 4 days before Valentine's Day. Yeah. Don't underestimate insecure men. Do not.
See, as I'm telling you guys over and over, and as I said in the beginning, my job here, right? If we're doing an interview, that's different. But my job here is to expose and awareness. It takes two to tango. People play a part in their own demise. It's just that when they play the game and they lose the game, and then it becomes all the other person's fault, right? And some people are like, oh, I don't play games. Yeah, some people put you in a game by default. You didn't know that you were in. My job is to say it's always a game. You better get your mental straight. You better learn how to get your mental straight. You better fix whatever you need to fix within you. The thing is, and that's the key thing, once you realize you are in the game or they put you in, I humble my ass. People don't know how or don't want to remove themselves, right? They want to try again, or they want they lick back, or they want to be the say they once somebody put you in the game, or you playing the game, then you're mad because you lost. Once you realize this is a game, remove yourself. I cannot express that enough. Learn to walk away peacefully. Go about your business. No explanations, no nothing. But again, people always want to be mind psychology is so easy. They have you down packed already. They know you're going to want what this thing called an answer. They know that you're going to something you will believe me. It hurts to bite your tongue. It hurts to bite your tongue. So they know that it hurts to bite your tongue. You got things that you have to say. So even if they ghost you, they know that at any point in time, if they decide to get back in contact with you, you're going to answer the phone because you have things you have to get off your chest. Or you want some answers and you want to, I'm going to tell you you're lost. You've lost. You lost the game. To win the game, you must leave, right? Practice leaving. Nobody likes to make that a practice. So then that's why you have a continuance of stories to tell about people, because the key word is you continued, right? That's why somebody could sit back and say, and I did this, or and he did this, or she did this, and she did that, because you continued. If you feel something ain't right the first time, leave. No, no, leave them with the questions. See, that's how you do that. Leave them with the questions. Well, why I can't get in contact with her? But there, she didn't even tell me why. But guess what? They know why. They know why. I keep telling you guys, you are the biggest bank, right? And what you put in your bank account, your older self relies on it. Your older self relies on what you do now, what you do for yourself, right? Even if you set up boundaries, stop asking people, well, I ain't gonna be with you no more unless you change. I don't need for you to do shit. I don't need for you to do nothing, right? Only thing that can change is you. Change you. Change your thought pattern. Do whatever you need to do. You are asking grown people to change when you left it so easy for them to treat you the way they treated you. Now that you notice, hey, I played a part in this, let me go. Let me go. Goodbye. I'm not, baby, I have never been the type to go back and forth with nobody. And we may get a couple of minutes up in there because I am with this thing called human. But after you realize, hey, we are not communicating. What we are doing right here is you get your lick, I get my lick. You get your lick, I get my lick. You say something to hurt me, I say something to hurt you. You want to be right, I want to be right. You want to be right, I want to be right. You're not here. Nobody don't care about when somebody is not in a communication state, they don't care about your feelings. Please believe me. Your feelings is the least of their concern. It is the least of their concerns. Why you, and you did this to me. You only supposed to say that one time. One time. Depending on what they do. I hear women all the time saying the same thing over. Well, guess what? You're going to continue to keep saying it over. But see, what happens there is at that point, other people around you are going to distance themselves from you. And then you're going to be like, oh, I ain't got no friends. No, because you won't heal. You want to keep continuing the game. And now you're disrupting my life, right? Now you are disrupting my life, because now the conversations that I now want to have with you, I cannot have, because I'm hearing about your repeated cycle over and over. Remember, everybody grows. If you don't want to grow and you would like to stay in the repeated cycle, baby, go right ahead. I will always be your friend, family, whatever, forever. That will never change. But people grow. We need to be having different types of conversations. I don't want to keep having a conversation about either a girlfriend that keep doing you wrong, a boyfriend that keep doing you wrong, a friend that keep doing you wrong, and I don't hear nothing. No, it takes two to tango, baby. It takes two. You better keep digging in yourself and fix what need to be fucking fixed. But if you want to continue to play this game because you want to see who is going to humble who, nobody, then you get mad when you lost. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to get humble. I'm going to be me. And the minute you come at me like that, baby, I'm not, who you think you talking to? Baby, we ain't got nothing to say. That's how you humble their ass right back. Remember them back in the days, I'm going to the bathroom and you never come back? You better practice that shit. You better practice that. That is awareness. Had been aware of what people is saying to you. That would be, I tell you, we promote awareness. Oh, I done tell him off, baby. That was the plan, right? That was the plan to open up the gate. To open up the gate for them to say, I can play with you. I can play with you. Somebody, oh, they say so. Oh, really? Okay. Then you go silent and you will never speak to that person again. Let him go play with somebody else. Let him go to that damn that sandbox and find somebody else to play with. Be the one not to play with and silence the fire. I keep telling you, fire can only exist if you give it oxygen. It only exists if you give it oxygen. Stop letting these people come around with that matchstick. That matchstick. And they keep putting that matchstick all in your face. All in your face. Remember, it cannot be lit unless you give it oxygen. That matchstick is going to do everything it can do to you so you can light it. Because it needs for you to light it so it can exist. Because until you do that, it is a regular matchstick. It's nothing but a regular matchstick. I keep telling people, it's too much talking going on. Too much talking. And after a while, again, now that man got you where he want to, and then you want your girls or your guys, depending on which one you are. Yeah, they're going to have your back, but for how long? But for how long? They got a life too. They got problems too. Some of them want to live in peace. Now you disturbing their peace. People want to laugh. They want to joke. They want to talk about going out or meeting up, or they want to talk about their dreams. They don't want to hear that shit all the time. And then now you mad at everybody. You mad at everybody, at the man or the girl or your friends. You mad at everybody because you didn't want to change yourself. You didn't want to change your mindset. You want to hear the bullshit. You don't want to either go get some type of therapy and really work on yourself. So what do you want people to do? What do you want people to do? What do you want us to do? Please tell me, right? But again, let's finish hearing how they like to humble you. And no, they cannot humble you. I don't know. You didn't give me the power. You cannot take it because you ain't give me shit. I'm gonna be me. That's just your smart ass mouth. But okay, let's go.
Okay? Only listen. When I tell you, so many ways I can go, so many directions with this video. I'm just going to say this. If your esteem is healthy, you love yourself, you're like, I'm feeling it, I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm that, never date below, never date men below you. No. Date men you're attracted to, that are your type, that have money, that have the aesthetic that you want, because these men will humble you. When I even told my friends what they said, they were looking at me and looking at him. They were like, wait, huh? Girl, what? And I was like, But you see, the enemy is looking for that doorway to get in. You could be the most beautiful girl and feel like a piece of, you know what? Simply just because you entertain the wrong man. Heed my warning. In this 2024, in Jesus' name, you will avoid the users, the men that they clearly you're out of their league. And he would tell me things like, I'm so grateful that you chose me. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. I just feel the luckiest guy. Oh, honey. No, be with a man that's secure in himself. Be with a man that he knows that he's decent looking. He knows that he can actually pull women. Be with the normal guy. Be with the normal. Don't go for the ones that are shy and nerdy. No, 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 no.
Honestly, this comment just made me think so much about my situationship, where I just talked about in my previous video that he really did take away all my light and my magic. But the amount of disrespect, I don't even want to talk about some of the things that he said, even though I'm sure it's not as bad as a lot of other women have experienced. But from what I would normally tolerate, because I was in what I would definitely call a trauma bond, I cannot even fathom the amount of disrespect, the sarcastic comments, and the little things he would say that obviously, even though it's really about him and his own insecurities, it is so disrespectful. And for someone who's like 10 years older than you and who have been in relationships before, who has sisters, like, you're gonna talk to a woman like that, and it would never be like calling me a name. It would always be like more passive aggressive. It would always like be something that,
Hey,
even though
how
I
you
wouldn't
doing,
react too
sweetie?
strongly in the
Welcome.
moment, it's things that stay with you, where you start looking at yourself differently. You start noticing all the girls around you that are so pretty, and you start to see yourself differently in the mirror, where you start to lose your own sense of beauty. And you start, because you know he's looking at other girls and he makes you feel like shit, you start to feel that same way, where you're like, oh,
I keep telling you, can't nobody make you feel nothing. Walk. I can't express it enough. Leave. Walk. People, stop trying to get the last word. Right? Let them have the whole fucking stage. Right? Let them have the whole damn stage. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't care if you're a man or you're a woman. Goodbye. No, we don't have the time. People don't even know how to talk to one another. So if people are still in their feelings about something, you're gonna stay your ass right there. I would not participate. We have to learn how to learn to talk to one another. If we cannot even learn how to talk to one another, that means we are not what? Communicating. So we cannot communicate as adults. There is no need to speak. I would never bring up anything because we ain't got nothing to talk about. I would never bring up you did this, you did that, you did this, because there is nothing to talk about. We cannot communicate. We're still harboring on stuff. And people think that like you get like a prize for hurting people and say, I'm going to humble you. Right? So again, this is about the red flags of humbling. And these are some of the things that people play. It got like remember when I speak, it goes both ways. Not just about women, it's not just about men. It goes both ways, right? Again, it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. I will when I hear one side of the story, I always would like to hear the other side too. But sometimes you cannot get to the other side, right? But I always say to myself, well, what part did you play? Because I need to fix the person. I can't fix the person if the person is not there and I'm not there. If I'm talking to you and I'm constantly hearing you say they did this and they did this and they did that, Okay, I can't fix the day person, but we can talk about you and what you need to do for you. Is that ninja going around looking at them other? You keep them. Bye. All of them. I'm not gonna feel like nothing because you ain't gonna stop beautiful women from being in the street. You ain't gonna stop good looking men from being in the street. It ain't just like you the only pretty one. You still supposed to feel pretty amongst them, right? You are still supposed to feel pretty amongst them. But if somebody is using that to humble you, you can have them. Go and get them. Go get them. Bye. I'm telling you, silence, boy. When you move in silence and you keep it moving, but no, red flags don't turn green. You sit up there playing the game. Well, I'm my turn. Okay, your turn. Okay, now it's my turn. Okay, now it's my turn. Your turn. Now my turn. Baby, you have now participated in playing in the game. Congratulations. And then don't get mad. Do not get mad when you lose. People get mad when they lose the game. And then you find another one just like the one you left. If you didn't want to participate, then you don't play the game. Goodbye. But the minute you want to argue back and forth, or you want to get your you want to get yours off, or no, because you participated in your own demise. A person cannot do it by themselves. You got that right, baby. You can't argue with yourself. I mean, I can. I do it all the time. Jack, I be arguing with myself. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can argue with myself, right? But I ain't arguing with nobody else. I'm only gonna argue with myself, right? I'm only gonna argue with me. I ain't gonna argue with nobody else. But again, they are the match. You are the oxygen. The match is going to do everything it could do. It's gonna do anything it has to do to get you to give it the oxygen. And what happens? It's a fire. Baby, that fire may get uncontrollable. Once you see it's a match, baby. She said correction. Well, that too. Well, that too. But again, these are some of the games. Let's carry this on.
That girl has a special quality. She's fucking stunning. And then you look at yourself as if, oh, you know? And like, I almost don't even want to say some of the things that he told me because it was just such obvious comments to make you feel like shit about yourself without saying it directly. And you're like, how is this the person that I met and I knew obviously I was more attractive than him, and now all of a sudden I feel like shit and I am like adoring him? Like, how did he pull off this weird magic trick?
In my experience, oftentimes when a woman has high self-esteem, standards, and boundaries, a man who doesn't meet those standards, instead of just moving on and finding someone that he's evenly yoked with, he tries to knock her down and humble her and make her believe that she doesn't deserve what she wants and what her. I'll give you examples of how my ex used to try to humble me. I would say if he ever cheated, I would leave him. He would say, oh, that's crazy. You would throw away everything that we have. That's so stupid. That's such a waste. I'm like, no, you would throw away everything that we have if you cheated. So no, not on me. He also would say that I wouldn't behave the way that I behaved if I didn't have the body that I have. He would say, oh, you wouldn't act so cocky if you didn't have such a fat ass. And it's like, no, I'm not cocky. I just have a standard. But he didn't want to get better and meet me where I was. So that was his tactic.
I don't want no man that thinks it's his job to humble me. Don't come around here with that negative energy.
Oh no, because let's get into it, baby. One of the worst men that you will ever entertain in your life is a man who wants to humble you. If he wants to humble you, that means he's jealous of you. You might ask, how is it that a man can be jealous of a woman? He can be jealous of your spirit. He can be jealous of your light. The same thing that drew and attracted him in is going to be the same reason he can reject you, because he can't tame it. Men that want to humble you are just as passive aggressive as a female that can't stand you, but she wants to be your friend. She wants to play nice in the sandbox. Men who want to humble you are going to try and break your spirit. And not before too long, you're going to notice that light getting less and less bright. Because at the end of the day, he wants to take it from you. And he really wants to harness that shit for himself. See, a lot of people, especially when it comes to dating men, they're energy vampires. So you might think that it's just as simple as dating, but in actuality, once they attach to you, you're going to slowly find yourself becoming less and less of who you are. This is what happens when you decide to be with someone who wants to humble you, because he's going to go out of his way to make sure that you can't show up like your authentic self. Honey, that will never be favorable for you. So the moment you see a red flag that a man wants to humble you in any capacity, whether it's him being passive aggressive, him taking jabs at the fact that you like to dress up, or maybe you like to appear a certain way, or maybe you have a certain career, a certain level of stability and success, the moment you peep that out, baby, run. Run, please.
If you're attractive and you're dating someone who's not as attractive than you, they most likely will try and take you down a peg. If it's a man, you're not that attractive. I've dated people that are more attractive than you. You're like a 6, a 7. Run. That is a sign of an insecure man, because he knows you're too good for him and he wants to take you down a peg. Also, if you have rejected this man as well, he knows what he's doing. He's trying to take you down, so you go and give him a chance again. Don't do it, girl. Don't take insults from people that are beneath you, because you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to humble you. Don't ever let yourself be humble. Don't be humble. You're hot. Own it. Recently happened to a friend, and a man who was bold and looked like he snuck onto earth after she rejected him said that she was a 7. After she rejected him. Let that sink in. I don't know, people are entitled to their opinion, but your opinion is wrong when it's after someone has rejected you. You literally just want to hurt them, and it won't work. And my friend laughed. Do you know why? Because she knows she's a 10 and she knows that she hurt that man's ego. Laugh at these men.
Something that I've noticed is that it's literally always the ugly men trying to humble you. I have never, ever, not once in real, actual life been humbled by a sexy ass man. Like, nope, he's not doing it, baby. He is not doing it. Actually, those men, the confident, secure, strong, sexy, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, amazing hotties, they want you to pop your shit, baby. They want you to pop your fucking shit. And those men, they be getting everything.
Have you ever wondered why it is that some dudes are always looking for a slightest opportunity to humble women? In most of these situations where we see men trying to humble women, usually it's just a projection of their own insecurities. And it has nothing to do with the woman, but everything to do with the man attempting to do the humbling. One of the main reasons is that they want to have control and power over that woman. And this just goes to show how insecure they are, because when a weak man like this sees a confident, strong woman, it brings out his own insecurities and triggers him. They know she's not easily controlled and easily manipulated, so they try to have leverage over her by humbling her and asserting their superiority, all to avoid feeling weak and insecure. Their insecurities are so obvious that when they see someone else happy and confident, it triggers their insecurities. So now they need to bring this person down to their level, because they can't stand the fact of someone being more confident and happier than them. And here are a few phrases that men will typically tell women to try and humble them. You're not that special. How many times have we all heard that one? He knows that she's special, and that's exactly why he's telling her, because the fact that she is special, she has something different, something that he wants, but he can't have it. So again, he tries to bring her down and humble her. I like natural beauty is another one. Now, there's nothing wrong with a man desiring natural beauty, but it all boils down to your tone, your delivery, your words, and ultimately your message and how you choose to convey it. Let me put myself as an example just to elaborate on my point. If I'm having a conversation with a woman that's wearing makeup and literally out of nowhere, out of left field, I just start telling her that I like women with natural beauty. I don't like makeup. Out of nowhere, no one asked me, and that wasn't even part of the conversation. And if I even go as far as telling her, you probably go from an 8 to a 3 without the makeup, you probably don't look as pretty without the makeup, etc. That is where the difference lies. That is clearly a condescending message with a condescending tone. Compare that to if we were sitting at a table with a group of friends and beauty standards start to arise and we start talking about beauty standards and someone asks me, yo, how do you like women? Do you like them to be fit with makeup or no makeup? What's your take on that? And if I responded with, personally, I prefer them to be naturally beautiful. If they want to add makeup, that's fine. But I prefer a woman with natural beauty. Big difference. Big difference. And that is how some dudes will try to humble women. Oh, you're not an 8 without that makeup. Bro, shut up. She ain't wearing that makeup for you anyway. I've never been one to believe that it's in my position to humble someone. I can care less. I don't care if you're humble or not. If you're not humble, I'll probably just stay away from you. Life will humble you eventually if you really need it. That is not in my position.
I don't know who the fuck needs to hear this, but you're not really gonna let some dude who you settled for control your self-worth, right? You're not gonna let that super mid at best man make you feel insecure, right? TikTok doesn't like when I recommend violence, so I would never recommend anything violent, and I specifically wouldn't recommend taking his knees with a hammer. I would not recommend that. I wouldn't do that.
I think, in my opinion, a lot of times I see men try to humble women, especially women that they're with.
Yeah, that's strange.
Even women that they not with, women on the internet. I think that when a man at a certain level and he
Mhm.
feel like a woman is either she's above him in
Mhm.
whatever regard, whether she make more money than him, whether he might feel like she's more attractive or can attract a better man,
Mhm.
whatever. Even if she not above him and he just feel like she can do better, he try to
Okay.
like humble her to like keep her. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, I don't want you to know how cold you is, so
Mhm.
you get to looking at these other niggas and they come take
Yeah.
you from me. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
make you feel like you ain't shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I think a lot of niggas be on that type of time. For sure.
Yo, let's talk about these dudes that be trying to humble their women. Any women, but especially their women or the women that they want to be with. I saw somebody say once that men who try to humble you hate you. And I low-key kind of agree with it. And let me tell you why. So like, I'm my woman's biggest fan. Like, I expect the most of her, and I think she can be the greatest person. I personally think she is the greatest person. I'm just waiting for everybody else to find out about it. And then I thought, maybe you think that if other people find out about how great your woman is, or if your woman knows how great she is, that will give her other options. So the question is, are you not great? Do you know it? Do you feel like you're getting away with something and you just don't want her to find out that she could do better? And therein must be the fear. You must be afraid that she'll find out about you what you know about yourself is that she could do better than you, which means you should start working harder on yourself, not trying to lower her expectation of what she should have. Like, let's do better than that. Like, what's wrong with you? And if you're with a woman that you think you should humble, that she should come down to another level, what does that say about you? I think anybody trying to humble you is not on your team. Now, I'm not talking about like correcting ego or helping you become a better version of yourself. I mean, people who are trying to forcefully make you feel smaller than you think you can be. Be careful out here. Some folks got a different agenda. They're not trying to grow, they're trying to shrink you.
Okay, I'm back, and thanks for watching this far. Here's what I think. So, to be honest, I feel like the word humbling is really being misused in this context. Frankly, it's almost
can't believe I'm exposing this type of stuff. The real players, they're never gonna approach the body's question just because they don't want it to be reversed onto them. And if they find themselves in an emergency situation where the question is reversed onto them, they will tell you around 20-ish because they understand that anything less than 15 sounds extremely unrealistic. Too high is going to make them undesirable. They know that. So they give you an answer that is a little bit on the high side, but not extreme. Number two, he's going to present himself to you in a way that makes it seem like the most enjoyable time he has is being spent at home. What do I mean? He's going to convince you that he likes being at home more than he likes being outside. The truth of the matter is, if he's a pretty boy, if he's a player, and you feel it in your insides, if he is, he likes being outside. Why does he like being outside? How can he get eyes on him or attention if he's not outside? Number three is really going to hurt my soul to say out loud, but I'm going to say it anyways. He tells you that he doesn't like thirsty girls. Oh God, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm going to tell you the truth. Like, a girl that's really pressing him, like on his back for it, like just thirsty for it. I'm deep down in his soul, like in the innermost, darkest parts, he enjoys that. But he's not going to tell you that because he wants you to like him. He doesn't want you to think that he's impressed by all these girls chasing after him. He wants to seem too cool for school, but the truth is he's not.
What's your consistent toxic trait?
Man, I do this shit over and over with women, man. Like, get women, get them to like me, and then get them not to like me. Like, find ways to get them to dislike me. And I think that's just so toxic, bro. Like, I could just leave them alone from the jump. Like, but it's something about me just wanting women. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing else from you. Why am I saying this on a podcast?
I am about to tell you how to make her very obsessed. This is very toxic, man. This is some dark matter stuff, but do not.
No, Martin, he's not talking about an introvert. You would know if they're introvert, and you would know if they like being at home. There is a difference. This particular thing, this particular show is about red flags. Humble. Red flags. Slow down. Be humble. You don't, if somebody's an introvert, they ain't even got to tell you, right? They don't even got to tell you. Because every time you speak to them, what they're going to be home, in the house, playing my game, watching a show. You going to be the one, damn, why you don't go out? Why you want to go out? Why you want to do blah, 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 blah? Certain things you ain't got to say. You're going to know. Like, every time I ask you to go out, you don't want to go nowhere. Shit. But they tell you these type of things, that's to throw you off. So you ain't never home. You ain't never home, though. Right? You ain't never home. Damn it. No. I'm telling you guys, you're going to have to learn how to reprogram your mind. Reprogram it. Whatever program your mind is on, reprogram it. Right? Learn to stop saying a lot of things. First of all, practice learning how to say a bunch of nothing. Right? You don't owe nobody nothing but your children. Because you brought your children into this world. And after they get a certain age, you don't owe them nothing neither. But that's your child. You do it out of the love for your child, but you don't owe them. Right? I don't owe you. So, well, let me keep the peace. Oh, we're going to keep a bunch of peace. I ain't got nothing to say to you. You can't get more peaceful than that. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't gonna be like, oh no, we still cool. No, we are not cool. We got to stop lying to people to keep this peace. Stop lying. Stop telling people a bunch of lies. Or if you're telling them the truth, stop telling them that too. Don't say nothing. I see it too many times. Oh, we still cool. No, the fuck we ain't cool. Ain't no way you did A, B, and C, and D, and we cool. Because that means I accept it. Anytime you cool after somebody done did you dirty, that means you can never say they did you dirty again. You have now accepted it. It's acceptable. And they're going to keep on doing stuff because you accepted it. Okay, if the guy's never home and say they are a homeboy, is a red flag, but he made it seem like just because a guy is good looking, then that means he can. No. That's not what he was saying. Like, it's the way they say it, right? Because I was thinking that too, Martin, about the introvert part, but he never. That's a whole again. Wouldn't have to say it, right? Even if he's good looking, he won't have to say I'm an introvert. You will know, right? I ain't gotta tell you that. Let's carry on.
Use this one trick to make any woman chase you. That is to indirectly imply that you have options. Here's the truth. Women want a man that other women want too. This is called pre-selection. Now, unless you're incredibly handsome like myself, it's going to be pretty hard to signal the fact that you have other options. So try this out. The next time you're out to eat, the next time you're doing something fun and adventurous, don't show who you're with. Instead, just show you doing the activity, or maybe just show the plate of food, and maybe sneak in the other plate too across the table, but never show any hands, never show any body. And if a woman is checking in on you, that'll make her mind wander. Who is this guy with? And their head usually immediately goes to the opposite sex. Then from there, if they like you, usually they'll reach out or even confront you and ask you, who you with? But remember, only use this strategy for good, because with great power comes great responsibility.
The easiest way to manipulate girls is to do the push-pull. It's what casinos do. You win big, you feel good, you lose a lot. You miss the feeling of being in profit. Give her the same emotional roller coaster by giving her tons of positive attention one day, then ghosting her for 2 weeks. That has the same effect as casinos.
Toxic men, users, and abusers, they do have a heart. And you will see that heart the very moments you decide to try to leave that person. You only see that soft, vulnerable side when it's used to manipulate you into staying in a relationship. You only see them break down in tears when they are acting. They are acting because they want to use their emotions to trigger your emotional response to stay back in this relationship. What am I going to do without you? They break down like that, right? And you so used to seeing them mad or strong or stubborn that when you see this moment of vulnerability, they show you they heart. When it's time for you to leave, you think you have made progress with them. You be like, wow, I'm finally getting it to him. I've been asking him to be emotional and transparent and tell me how he feels. And in this moment, he's showing me himself. That's an act, boo. He ain't showing you his heart. He's trying to use his heart to manipulate you. And guess what you do? Stay.
Love psychology, how men manipulate women to become obsessed with them. Here are 3 steps that they will take to look out for. Number 1, they search for an easy cooperative component, which is typically somebody very insecure, empathetic, and gullible. Then after they find them, they study them to discover what brings them pain and what brings them pleasure, which upon discovering, they will soon begin creating false narratives, psychological lies, and exaggerated and fabricated stories, so they can manipulate them to get them to think that they've been through the exact same thing and are feeling their exact same pain. They will also make sure they dispense enormous amounts of love and care, or will showcase this massive hopelessness in life and severe dependency on that woman to influence responsibility in nurturing, knowing it's in a woman's nature to nurture.
I learned some information today that feels illegal to know.
I was talking to one of my guy friends about love bombing, and he goes, well, yeah, that sounds like the penny method. I was like, the penny method? There are methods? So he starts explaining it to me, and he goes, okay, imagine a girl is a piggy bank, which, interesting analogy, but hear me out. In order to get her interested, obviously at first you have to be feeding her $100 bills. But putting in $100 bills is a lot of work, and you don't always want to be doing that. So eventually you reduce it to 90. Now she's going to feel the decrease in effort, but it's only 10%. So if she tries to bring it up, she's going to sound crazy at this point. Now here's where it gets sick. The next thing you do is you bump it back up to 95. Now, instead of feeling like she lost 5, which is how she would feel if you went directly from 100 to 95, suddenly she feels like she's gained 5. But you are still putting in 5% less effort. Basically, you just keep repeating this cycle and weaning her off your effort until you get to the point where you're giving her pennies and suddenly she's excited to receive a nickel. The idea that men might actually think like this makes me so afraid. Like, is this boy math? Because I don't like it. Anyways, be safe out there, ladies. I think the takeaway message in all of this is that we should never be accepting anything less than $100 bills.
This is what you do. This is exactly what you do when you go over and she's playing games. Ready? Begins.
Well, thank you for showing us how strategic sexual coercion is. You show up with the sole intention of sex, but you don't care how you get it as long as you do. So you not only objectify women, you also prey on them. You manipulate their emotions and get them to care so they're easier to coerce, even though you have no interest in anything that doesn't involve sex. You can't even be bothered to sit there and wait to see if it happens naturally because you're not willing to waste your time if you're not getting laid. Agreeing to watch a movie was not a commitment to be intimate. Just because there is a bed doesn't mean you have permission to use it, and the word no is not an invitation for you to convince her otherwise.
Hey,
You're not even
sis.
embarrassed about trying to guilt someone into having sex with you over the gallon you put in your gas tank. Listen, buddy, if you can't afford the gas in your car, just say that. But she doesn't have to pay for your time with her body.
Don't forget, guys, if you have not hit that like, take this time out to hit the like. Take this time out to hit the like. What's up, CC? If you have not hit that like, if you didn't hit the subscribe, my bush babies, take this time out and sis, what day? I didn't do a live on my sis on her channel. When y'all don't see me here, I'll be at my sister Marlene channel, right? And I'll be over there. But she has a special day when me come up. Yeah, she let her sister come on up there. We have a good old time. Well, hopefully it's not. Well, you know, summertime is I'm a little busy, but I forgot the day it was. But we be having a good old time over there. Go check out Life with Marlene, right? But take this time if you hit that like, hit that like, right? And we're going to a little song break. But this is slow down, be humble. That's what they say.
There's no one like me. Look in the mirror. I'm all I see. Can't be nobody else, just gotta be me. I don't pretend, I can't pretend. What you get is what you see. I love all me, that's all I can be. Just me. No imitations, no faking, just my own creation. Originality in all my steps, no need for complication. I shine bright, no need for any embellishment. I love all of me, that's my only sentiment. I'm just me, can't be nobody else but me. The world can try to change me, but I'll always be free. I love all of me, my uniqueness is the key. No one else can be me, just me. Just me. No imitations, no faking, just my own creation. Originality sentiment.
Only person you could be is you. You and only you and no other one. Now let's go.
She doesn't owe you sex and you have no right to it. You're not entitled to her body and it's not yours. So regardless of whether or not you use physical force, you're still a predator. And I wouldn't be bragging about it on the internet.
So guys, some of these manipulation tactics are so dark that I cannot even believe that some men actually reason like this. Some men actually think like this. When I watched this video, the only conclusion that I came to the conclusion that a lot of men
Not advise this. I did not advise this.
I do not advise this.
Nor do I encourage it. However, I am dropping this knowledge to you so you can be very aware and make sure that no one is doing this to you. They will purposefully talk about other attractive women in front of you. They will purposely point out how attractive that woman is who happens to be everything you're not. Influencing thoughts of not being good enough. In turn, lowering self-esteem. But here's what they do. Shortly after they just get done fantasizing about this other woman right in front of you, they will in turn start showering you with compliments just so they can tear you down, so they can be the one to build you back up. Pretty messed up, right? So make sure this isn't happening to you. And if you feel it is, then you didn't tell your man, hey, you better knock it off.
Like, there's a brand of man out there that will date you, that will chase you, that will be the best that he can be for the first 4 to 6 weeks, 3 months, whatever it is, right? And they love confident women like you. And their only intention is just to knock you down while they attempt to make you feel insecure about what you wear, about how you act, or point out your insecurities instead of elevating themselves better as a man. To me, that shit's so nasty, but it's honestly a tactic to make you feel as though no one will ever want you or want to be with you based on how you look or how you act, when in reality, he's just afraid that you'll leave for somebody that's just way better than him. So, so he makes you feel as if no one will ever want you but him. So never allow a man to value check you, you know, or check your confidence.
This world isn't kind to you, and it's up to you to protect you because nobody's going to do it like you. But I want to help you discover a few ways on how men could break you down, right? How they can manipulate you emotionally. Like, imagine talking to a guy and then he starts to talk to you about sex, because he didn't have to whip it out on the first date or nothing like that, but best believe he definitely took notice. There's a group of women out here who will let a man come over for date night and who allow this man to stay the night, who they barely even know. There are going to be 4 ways that a man's going to try to test you. 1, he's going to try you with words. 2, he's going to love bomb you after the words. 3, he's going to start asking you for favors, right, after the love bomb. And 4, he's going to hit you with a test just to see if you can deal with his inconsistencies. Right? He's going to see if he can call you whenever he wants to. He may tell you, hey, I'm going to call you when I get out of work at 5 p.m. Your phone don't ring till 8 p.m. He's going to try to give you the bare minimum to see if you accept it. And if you accept it, it's no longer on him. It's on you because you know better. Give you the game right quick, because the quickest way how to stop that is when you see a man think that he can do whatever he want to do, you can say, hey, listen, I don't play with my time like that. So if you give me your word, then make it your best to stand on it. If you can't, then just let me know. I'm on these coaching calls and I hear it. But even if a man yells at you, you got to tell him, hey, listen, you're not going to talk to me like that. And if it happens again, you ain't got to worry about me. That's how you check that. Stop allowing a man to come in your life, give you less than what you deserve, and then claim that like it's the best thing that happened to you. Listen, sometimes the only time that they're going to learn how to appreciate you or listen to you is by losing access to you. But my goal on here is to not make you overthink, but it's to honestly let you know that somebody cares about you.
Like, as a woman, so long as you're living, so long as you're breathing, be very careful, protect yourself, because from this video, it just goes to tell you that
emotional high where she thinks that he could be the one. They have a lot of sexual chemistry, but she holds off on having sex with him because she doesn't want to come across as easy. Stage 2, losing interest. He starts pulling away, so he's texting her less, he's becoming more distant. She's confused because she doesn't know what she did wrong. She's thinking, is he seeing other girls? Is he losing interest because I held off on having sex with him? At this point, she's desperate to get things back to where they were, even if she might play it cool. Stage 3, the comeback. Out of nowhere, the guy comes back and he's suddenly showing interest in her again, like the first time. Now the girl's on a high again and she's determined to keep him here. She feels like she almost lost him, but because he came back, he must be serious. She's on an emotional high, and at this stage, she finally has sex with him. She thinks that's what she needs to do to keep his interest. Stage 4, the low. At this stage, the guy feels like he's conquered. Maybe he's not as interested as he thought he was. The girl's left hurt and confused as to what she did wrong.
Manipulation tactics used on a healed individual. Now, this is method 10, lowering their self-esteem, aka the crouching hyena. Now, the key to this is to take their insecurities and make them feel worse about themselves and their overall marketability, therefore lowering their cachet. Now, make sure you remember to use this for good, okay, guys? Because you want to lower their confidence, okay? You want them to feel like they're lucky to even be talking to you for real. So you need to take shots at their marketability, their lack of skills, anything they're bad at, essentially. An easy way to do this is making lighthearted jokes at their expense. When you make jokes at these people's expense, you kind of just got to pile on them conversationally. Even if it's just changing the subject, because you do not want them to dwell on it, okay? Because then they will come to common sense conclusions. If you change the subject, they're just going to remember immediately how it made them feel, and that's what's going to stick with them. Now, the other thing is you don't want to be in a situation where this person notices that you're the one making them insecure, okay? So you got to combo this with, let's say it, my favorite thing in the world, love bombing. But do not, and I repeat, do not give them direct compliments based on their qualities, okay? We don't want to raise up that self-esteem. What you want to do is give them compliments that are relative to you. I love spending time with you. I really like getting to know you. Notice how there's nothing that you say there that they can apply to anybody else. You're tying that compliment to you two as a pair, okay? If you as a pair are gone, that compliment is gone. If you say something like, oh my gosh, you're so smart, you're so cool, you're attractive, all that stuff can apply to other people, and that's not what we want. And since you can't go all in with the love bombing like that, something that's going to be super important here is physical love bombing, okay? Be physically all over them. Make them know without even saying to them how you feel about them, with consent, of course. Balance is the key part of this. Obviously, you can't make them feel too bad, but you also can't let them feel too good when you're not around. Now, this is called the crouching hyena because you're making fun of them, laughing, ha, 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 hyena, but you're also being subtle about it, okay? So you're crouching. Now, there's the standing hyena where you're really in their face about it. They know what's happening, but they're kind of just a glutton for punishment. So that one's less reliable and a bit more immoral. So I don't know if you want to do that.
How to manipulate women. Now, look, fellas, there's only 3 steps that I'm ready to give y'all right now. So I'm going to need you to lock in real quick. Starting with number 1, fake your personality. It sounds crazy, but it is what it is. I'm not even going to lie to you. All you got to do, right, is just ask her what's her type. Ask her what her ex was like. Because 9 times out of 10, right, she stayed with him. Think about that for a second, right? If he was shooting from the 3 and his success rate was 98%, right, would you change your jumper or would you keep it the same? Keep it the same, fellas. Do not be trying to change it up at all. 2, make plans with her. Now, when you make plans with her, I ain't talking about just doing an old ordinary thing, right? When you hang out with her, only hang out with her for a short amount of time, right? I'm talking about you with her for a smooth 30 minutes, kicking it, good vibes. And then boom, you get a call and say, it's business, you got to go handle it, right? So now she going to get this idea that you this busy man and that your time is valuable. So at that point, you can't waste no time. Don't be one of them guys that just stay OD long, though. Nah. Let her enjoy the moment. So then the next moment, she's going to cherish it more. 3, always claim perfection. There's no room for errors. I'm telling you, fellas. Always be viewed as that husband type of guy, right? Even if you're not. And look. Never compliment her too much. You're going to be just like every other guy that's blowing up her phone. We is not that. I'm telling you that now. Keep it at a bare minimum, right? If your boss always congratulated you on when you worked, you wouldn't be working as hard. You're going to take it for granted. This game right here, I ain't going to lie to you. Like this video and follow me for more advice.
So, Bougies, we've come to the end of this amazing video. I hope you guys
the key thing is not checking them, right? they are going to be whatever they're going to be. The key to it is checking yourself, right? It takes two to tango. You have to check yourself. That is the key to everything. Nobody wins an argument. Nobody wins because it's nothing but a bunch of hurtful stuff that's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Even if you do get the last word, it doesn't take away all the hurtful things that people said to each other, right? Don't worry about them. Take everything you learn. I think Shay said it in the chat, right? You learn, and you take, and you don't do it again. Don't do it again. Hey, baby, you don't touch them fires. Don't touch it no more. But about fixing, the key to this also is you have to also spread the awareness, right? You have to spread your awareness. And now you have to apply what you learned because number one, if you have kids, they depend on it. If you have nieces or nephews, they depend on a healthy you, right? Because it's not about you neither. People spend more time trying to win an argument with whomever that they with, but you got these young eyes. So how are you to even tell them something when your actions are different? They need to see. So just in case they ever, because it's part of life and you don't know what's going to come their way, they need to see your reaction. They need to see what you did in them reactions, right? That's a great teaching mechanism. Shoot. Oh, yeah. This my mom had a boyfriend, or my daddy did this and her she did that, or my daddy used to come home from work all the time and mama didn't do this. Them are great examples. Everything is a teaching moment. Exactly, Marlene. Everything is a teaching moment. But some people don't want to learn. They rather be right. You already know you right. The person who you're talking to even know you're right. But you cannot change a manipulator. Yes, do not repeat it. And then once you learn the lesson, you won't keep getting the same person over and over and over again. You won't keep getting the same person over and over again. People, I keep getting the same person because you are the same person. Long as you stay the same person, you're going to keep getting the same person. If you is looking for attention, that's the people who know you need attention. That's who you're going to, I'm not going to say attract, because you're going to attract anybody, right? People say you get who you attract, but I don't really say you get who you attract. No, you open yourself up to people to fill your voids, because you got people who speak to you all day. They didn't say key words that will fill your void, right? They did not say key. You cannot, right? You get what you accept. Because people can say hello to you and you'll say hello and keep it moving. Now somebody go, oh, hello, you're so beautiful. Now you're going to stop, right? You didn't want to accept the person who just said the word hello, right? Because you're looking for the something that comes after it. Oh, you're so beautiful. Well, you didn't want to get a chance to meet the one who just said the word, well, hello, how are you? That wasn't good enough for you because that didn't fill your void. So it's not like you attract who. It's not like you get what you attract. She just said it. You get what you accept. You get what you accept. But it's not your fault. And you probably don't even notice that you do it, right? Because it's a void that you haven't filled. So you don't even know you do it. You don't even know. You didn't realize it. You didn't realize you just let that person go right on by. You don't even know. Until you know how you want to be loved and set the standards, you will keep attracting less. No, you don't attract it. You attract people every day. See, this is why we got to change that too, right? We got to change that. You attract people every day. Just that some people, you look past them. You look right past them. Plenty of times, even back in the days, you know, you had the nice guy or whatever, but he didn't say certain things to you. You was busy looking over there, right? That person was attracted to you too, but you were looking over there. Yeah, exactly, sis. Exactly, sis. Exactly. So until you feel that, you're going to keep accepting. I'm going to put that back up there. You're going to keep accepting the wrong person. Gotta smell like a restaurant in here, boy. Right? You gotta keep this is what you're gonna accept. So again, be careful. Get out of once your voids are filled. Can't nobody come to you like, hey, beautiful, you know you look good. You're gonna go red flag. Red flag. Now, when they come to you, if the void is filled, now that next person to go, hello, how you doing? You might stop and talk to him or her. It could be a her or him. Don't matter. You know, I do both. I do men and women. I learned recently, I was talking about this yesterday. Sissy, it's crazy that you said that. I was talking about needs and wants, and here you come say the same exact thing. The thing is, to me, it's a turn off. For some, I mean, even though the outer exterior is the first thing that you do see in a person, but for me, that's always been a turn off. For me, it's a turn off. Right? Everybody have their own. I don't like compliments like that. Right? Unless we was talking and it's something about my brain you like. Right? Even though that person look good, I like the people who like to go deeper. And if you so surface and to even tell me something, no, keep that to yourself. I know that's probably why you approach certain people, but I don't think you should come off saying that. For some people, that might be nice for them, but it's a turn off for me, right? It's a turn off. I know you don't meet people brains, you meet their outer exterior. But at least try to get to know me or something to see am I beauty with the brains Or we're gonna be stuck at beauty. Like, no, that's a turn off. That let me know that you wasn't even willing to even withhold that and get to know me. You just thought you was gonna wheel me in like I'm not more than that. Like I am not more than that. Even if I meet a good looking man, I'm not gonna come to him, oh, you look good. Oh, that body look good. Nah, that may have attracted me, but I want to know the person. How you doing? Hey, you want to start a little small talk or something. I ain't gonna come to him. Oh, look at them biceps. Oh, that nice, that chest look good. Because if I come to you like that, that's where my mind is at. That may make me look your way, but that doesn't mean nothing to me. If that's exterior, there's beautiful people all over. All over. Yes, stimulate the mind. Stimulate it. And you got to be careful. Intelligence is attractive. The other stuff is cool, right? It's cool. Because guess what? Just like I can meet a good looking man, if I don't take my time to get to know him, then that's all he gonna be. But some good looking men, that's just their genes, right? That's just their genes. Maybe they look like their mama and their father together, and they made a good looking kid, right? That's nothing but genes, DNA. That's all it is his DNA, his height, his size, his weight. That's DNA. I need more than that. I need more than that. But if somebody just come up to you and it's just like stuck like right there, then you're going to stay right there. To me, it's a turn off. And I'm gone. I am gone. Men or women, please find other ways to approach people. Find other ways to make them feel like a person, right? That doesn't mean you pass the test because you do that. Because, baby, I am clad, right? I am clad. Because, see, with me, whatever you start, you better keep it up. Because the minute you change, I change. So if you lying, that better be the longest lie ever, right? The longest lie ever. And if you're playing games, it better be the longest game ever. Because the minute you change, baby, I change. So if that mask fall off, watch me fall off right along with your mask. When you start doing things that's unusual, watch me dip, baby, dip. Listen, as I tell y'all all the time, we're decenter people. Decenter these men. Decenter these women. Decenter them. Baby, I am the queen of when your mask drop, I drop right with your mask. Game over. Game is over. Because I like to feel good, right? I like to feel good. The minute you start making me feel bad, I got to go. Like, I got to go. Shit, I know you ain't making me feel, don't tell you got me all the way messed up. I got one little life. I got one little life and I'm not going to let you play with it. Right? I'm not going to let you play with it. So if you pretending that you got money, you better find a way to keep some money. Right? So the minute you start with the excuses and okay, bye. The minute, apps, because I be catching stuff real quick and no explanation at all. But again, men know psychology. Men know women. Remember, biting your tongue hurt, right? When you bite your tongue, it hurts. So they know you got to get some stuff off your chest. I got to tell you, when I speak to him, I'm a blah, 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 blah. Or if I speak to her, blah, blah, blah. So they know just the point of you having to say something, you are going to respond. Even if it's just to tell them off. Right? But if they can't get you at all, they start scratching their head. Right? They the ones start scratching their head. But again, start training your mind. You do not have to have the last word. You don't have to do nothing. People got in their mind, they have to say something. I have to do something because if I don't, it's going to eat me up. Well, I'm going to sit home and I'd rather eat myself up than to let you eat me up. Right? I'll get over it. You don't have to do shit. You don't have to do nothing. You ain't got to prove yourself. You don't have to do nothing at all. Not anything. Again, change your way of thinking. Ask yourself, why do I have to do this? Right? What was it about when you were young that you always had to prove yourself? What was it about when you were young to get yourself out of trouble? I had to prove myself. That's why you have to do it. Something in your past, you had to show everybody, I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. You need to go fix that. Because you're proving yourself to people who don't even know you and don't care about you. They got their own set of lives. And the person that's manipulating you could give two shits. So your proof went for what? What was the proof for? You wanted everybody to see that you're a good person? They don't care. They don't care. Because they got their own life. Like if somebody right now showing me something, even if they was for to show me something and there's proof, right? And I'm like, okay, like what does it does for like no. Like now if you got your friends you talk to, that's different. But don't make it a usual thing. Don't go overboard. Because friends get tired too. Friends get tired too. They get tired. Shoot. We getting up there in the age, and you keep telling us the same story over and over and over and over. That ninja this, that ninja that, or that itch this, or that itch that. Your friends don't want to hear it no more neither. Your friends done probably healed themselves. And you're holding them back too, because you don't want to heal yourself. But again, ask yourself, from whatever went on in your younger life, why do I do these things? Thank you. I'll come back soon. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Thank you for coming in. Peace and blessings. I appreciate you. Right? So, you have to ask yourself, what is it when I was young that's making me do these things? And only you can do that. Like, what was it? Because some parents probably was like really strict. And if you didn't prove yourself, you got the belt. You know, everybody like, oh no, I don't want to get no trouble. I better prove this. Sometimes that stick with you, right? It's different situations for different people. It's different situations for everybody. This is the different situations for everybody, right? Or was it that every time you told the truth, nobody believed you, right? Growing up, sometimes you're telling the truth, nobody believed you, and they pushed it under the rug. So now you make sure you're going to come with receipts so nobody can push it under the rug of what happened to you. So you're going to make sure something happened or somebody do you dirty. It would not be like when you were young. So you're going to go out of your way. Look. See, they did it. I'm not wrong. Look, I get it. But you got to heal from that, right? Because you're grown now. You're grown. You're not that baby. You ain't got to prove nobody nothing no more. They could think whatever they want to think. Think what you want to think. But it's something there that make like me, I am the way that I am. Because growing up, keep telling you guys the same story. When I was growing up and I looked at a lot of women, right? And they used to like rush to the store. Their eyes were all, their head would be down. They never smiled. They were so unhappy. And I'd be like, wow, there was a lot of women. And then I used to look at some women who walked with their head up high. And it was, to me, I'm like maybe 5 or 6. And to me, they looked like a queen in my mind. They had the queen, the crown, and everything because they had such a glow about them. And they was the ones was with the, hey, baby, how you doing? And they always said nice stuff. And then I realized the people who looked like that were the women who had men, right? I'm like, well, damn, if men make you look like this, shit. And then the women who was happy, who walked with their head up, greeted people, and had this glow, they were the one with no men. I learned that lesson at a very young age. So now I have to talk to both of them. Right? Growing up, then I started seeing, right, what all the things the women did to keep a man. And I realized boundaries from the other set of women. I said, when I get older, I want to be just like that. And you had a couple that had that glow and they had a husband. Very, very little. But I asked them questions too. Right? So I got a sort of kind of understanding of relationships really early. Right? I noticed a lot of women, all they kept doing was having these babies. None of them happy. Having these babies, arguing all the time. Just like drinking themselves away, smoking themselves away, not giving attention to the kids outside doing whatever that they wanted to do because they're hurting over a man. And I've seen men, same rule apply, right? But again, things that was young in your life, you got to find out what shaped you, right? Was it abuse? I'll definitely come to the Tony T. I'm going to Tony T next, right? I'm going to Tony T next. We're going to go on over there to Tony T, and then we're going to probably go over DJ Torch. If we don't have DJ Torch, because DJ Torch is like 75 away from 1,000. I really want him to get to 1,000. He's a good brother. DJ Tony Torch. I don't know if Jackie could drop it or not, but please drop him, right? But I'm gonna do that on my Tony T's channel. But what I'm saying is, start backtracking and see what shaped you. Like, see what part of the toxic or abuse that you've endured, or somebody else endured, that shaped you. So now you could start letting it go, layer by layer by layer by layer. Because see, when I usually talk to people, I usually want to hear about them. I really don't want to hear about the other person, because I can't fix them. Like, we could talk about you, I can't fix them. They're going to be them. Right? They are going to be them. It's how we're going to fix you. Like, how do we deep dive? How do we deep dive? And you get that mess. And sometimes that mess stays with you forever. But if it does stay with you, how do we deal with the mess? That we can stay functional and let nobody else hurt us, right? Let nobody else hurt us. Again, if you're around youth, these are lessons they need to learn from you, right? It doesn't have to be your biological kids. It could be any child, like me. The lessons that I've learned, you didn't hear me say it was my mama. You didn't hear me say it was my aunt. You didn't hear me say that it was any, you heard me say I saw people. These are regular people. I've learned lessons from regular people, because it just seemed odd to me why these women always look so unhappy and cursing up a storm and F that. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Right? So you never know what part you want to play in somebody's life, and you never know who's looking at you. That's not even your kids. I wasn't their child, who's not even your kids. So if somebody else can learn a lesson from you, then you know your kids are learning a lesson from you. And then I want to do a thing on love. On love. Because we're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about words that we use to our children. That's going to be another show. And that's it. How they call blanket statements. We're going to do a show with blanket statements. But we're going to get to the next one here. We're going to get to the next one here. And I'm glad you all are here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, I do. I saw your repeat too. Also, I did a replay game on your last show, Sissy. Sometimes Sissy come on in the morning, right? Sissy come on in the morning. And you know, so I can't be on late tonight. That's the reason why I'm on early, because it's bad. I built. Remember, Sundays they at the they are at the pantry. So I might do a little video with them tomorrow, with the kid, with the children, my children tomorrow. She said, I'm up early every day, but we're not on the same. No, what I think, but we're not. I'm not on the same coast with a lot of people. For me, getting up 6 o'clock in the morning, that would be my East Coast 3 o'clock in the morning, right? That'd be my East Coast 3 o'clock in the morning. But remember, sis, I used to do my coffee run in the morning. Remember when we was hustling? We used to do the coffee run, and I used to be up at it used to be 7 o'clock my time. But people remember, if you're on this coast or if you like in another country, and I used to do the coffee run every morning while I was drinking my coffee. Baby, I used to have my scarf on my head. Yeah, I wake up around that time too. That's crazy, sis. And now with the cat, sometimes it's all through the night. Sometimes I just don't get no sleep. I get like doses of sleep. I never was like a full-fledged sleeper. I sleep in doses, like an hour here, like 2 hours here, maybe 3 hours there. But I've never was like a whole, like a 5 hour and better sleeper. I've never been like that ever. That's why I take And you know what? That's that bullshit, though. These grandma naps got to stop. I think I started these grandma naps, I think like maybe about a year or two. I'm like, what is this? I never thought in a million years I would get tired, right? About this time right now. Right about this time right now. Maybe like 2 o'clock, my time, and I'm taking my damn nap. But you get older, that's what happens, right? That's just what happens. Just be ready for bed about 7. Nah, girl, 7 is just start getting good. Just start getting good. And don't worry, Shay. I'm gonna. She said, "Auntie nap." I gotta start saying that. Take my auntie nap. Yeah, I'm gonna take my auntie nap. I like that better. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna show your page too. Not today, but I'm gonna showcase your channel too, Shay. I didn't forget you. But as my girl Jackie says, she ain't gonna bother me too much. But I'm gonna get my book. I'm definitely gonna get my book. I gotta give her the address. But somebody, I said Wonder Book. I don't remember who I said. I said a lot of shit now. I don't remember nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna call it Auntie Dap. Damn that. I'm gonna start calling it Auntie Dap. Shoot. And don't forget, this goes out to Get Going with Mary Jane. Mary Jane.
Often at times because they love you. They usually tell the truth to the women that they don't give a fuck about. Sometimes because men are creatures of circumstance, they may fall into some that may or may not necessarily be good for them. And as long as they can remove this woman out of their life and she does not become a relationship, a side chick, you just gonna have to learn how to understand. They didn't do it because they liked her. They did it because it was just convenient at the time. And so I'm grooming them. I'm teaching them. I'm helping them to understand the importance of discipline because I don't want them to fumble the bag. But I need y'all to understand that the reason that he lied to you wasn't that he didn't care about you. It was because he actually did care about you and he didn't want to hurt you. And he understood that I know you keep telling me to be honest with you, but the reality is that you cannot handle the truth behind the idea that she just was a good. Just really
Jackie,
quickly, she really wasn't even that good. The minute that I had most
you
clarity, I wasn't even thinking about her. I was trying to figure out how to get her out of there. And I realized how much I love you, which is one of the reasons why I lied to you, because I did not want to mess up the main thing. And I thought that I could keep the main thing, and I could separate it. And so, baby, please don't trip off of me.
That was a man making excuses for other men for having side chicks. And he was also coaching men on how to apologize to their women, to their wives, after they have cheated on their wives and women. Hey fam, how you all doing? I hope you all are having a great time wherever you are. So today's video is about men being selfish and side chicks, how they use women, men using women to satisfy themselves, both in marriage and having side chicks as well. Women are the ones being played.
Ladies, please pay attention. Every man in America wants a woman with side chick tendencies. Allow me to explain. Side chicks don't cheat on the man they cheating with. Ask any single man in America, he'll tell you a side chick won't give him none. Side chicks are faithful. They be like, I know you ain't gonna leave your wife for another 10, 20 years. I ain't going nowhere. This is all yours. I ain't gonna be with nobody else but you. Side chicks don't argue about nothing. They don't complain. Side chicks do freaky shit all the time. Some of y'all only want to get freaky on birthdays, Christmas, holidays, and anniversaries. Side chicks are proud that they are the side chick, but they won't tell nobody they're the side chick unless it's another dude trying to hit on them. They be like, I got a man, even though he got a wife, I got a man. So if you ain't got no side chick tendencies, Please do not apply.
Here's the reason why men have side chicks. Because side chicks don't complain a lot. They don't hold us accountable for anything. We are just with them for fun times and not a long time. They help us release stress.
Side pieces are sometimes more devastatingly sad than losing your girl. Because it's like she's like the one woman you can really be honest with, right? She telling you about the relationship.
Absolutely.
She remembers things that you need to remember.
Yo, you know today is your girl's birthday.
Yeah, or you know your girl.
See, the problem there is because they told you to be a trad wife, right? They told you to be a traditional woman. So now all of that is in you, right? All of that is in the woman you got. But you've been listening to these stupid people telling you to be submissive, telling you, how to act, how to dress, be feminine, be this. And what that did was cause that man to want to get whom he really wants, which is already in you, right? It's in you already. But now you have to act a phony way, right? Like, even like, oh man, I don't know how to act in the bedroom because I don't want him to think that I'm nasty. I don't want him to think that I'm freaky, or I don't want him to think because I'm a traditional woman, right? No, a real man tell you they want a woman in the street and a freak in the bedroom. But being that they got you being so traditional, so they got you, they trying to spin this narrative that you forgot there is another side of you, that it's in you. So now that they told you not to do these things, this is what the man goes to look for, right? You could have been your husband, buddy. He could have told you what he had to say. You could have been his best friend, right? You could have been his companion. You could have been all these things, but they told you to be a trad wife. Don't say nothing. Be his peace. You know, she just said she would monitor him and stuff. Wife do that too. Wife got better qualities, but you put a stoppage on them, right? Because let me explain something to you, what all women have in common. You can never, let me explain this to you. You could never outsex a woman. We have 24-hour service. We ain't got to wait to get it back up. We ain't got to take no special supplements. We ain't got to get no blue pill. And even if it was dried out, we'll put a little KY on it, go on your way. We stay ready 24 hours, 7 days a week, unless you're on your meds. And someone, you can never outsex us. When women are with you men, we are hoping and praying we get ours before you get yours. Because once you get yours, it's over. But you suppress that and you make them think that they are so sick. No, you just want to have different women because you can't outsex me, right? It ain't going to happen. It's just that you put us in a predicament. We just don't want it, right? We just don't want it. But if you was a good man, baby, we could do what? Man, you got some women ready 4 or 5 times a day. We can't even get the 4 or 5. We can't get it as much as we want it because we got to wait till you get ready. Like, wait till your thing get up. Like, we always got to, okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. They got to start beating it and doing all these different things. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's coming. And you sitting there like shit, right? For, right? But you can't even explain that to the man. You cannot show, hey, my sex drive is more than yours because they told you to be a trad wife and be obedient. And then these men thinking that they got something on us. Ninja, you could never have nothing on us, ever in that department. We just let the slide. Now, if you got a good man, because he knows once he get his, it's over. You got some good men to let you get yours first. Thank them kindly. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Right? Thank you kindly. So when you get yours, okay, fine. Sometimes you hear the oops. You may get up in there, oops. Hey, so women don't want to hear that oops shit. But we gotta hear it, right? Then it ain't fuck. Now you gotta wait till you. What do you mean, oops? You couldn't control it. You couldn't like slow down or something, ninja. Oh, but it was so good. And here we go, cut short again. Cut short again. But they will convince you that they can do more than you. No, you cannot. Vagina stay open 24 hours. I think hookers is on the corner all night. Hookers is on the corner all night. John after John after John after John. You get your shit, you go home, you go to sleep. She got the next one ready. Next one, matter of fact, it's like they got like clockwork. Some of them like give you an hour. I don't know how the times go, but sometimes they give you an hour. If you want to pay for an hour, pay for 2 hours. Your ass go home, drink. She got the next one in rotation. If you got hookers that's out there that keep men in rotation, how can you outscrew a woman? We don't see y'all men sitting out there, right? It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? That's why y'all be liking multiple women at one time. So while you getting your stuff back up, they can play with themselves. But they got to wait for you. So I just want to let women know, do not let no men well, again, it's repressed. Because you want to be the traditional woman. You want to be his piece. That ninja will come in the house. A traditional wife can be like, yo, take it off. Let's go. Shower ready. Bath ready. Let's go. Because you don't know what that man going to think of you. Like, take your pants off. Let's go. You know why we can't do that? Because we got to get them ready, right? First of all, well, woman, you can tell a woman that, babe, let's go. Let's go then. You ain't saying nothing but a word. But them, you got to play with them. You got to grab it on up. You got to get it on, get it to go. Then stop playing with us. But I just wanted to say that part, right? Because they talking about like side chicks got something better. No, you deprive your woman for being depending on what type of man you are, you deprive them from doing that. And that's why you go out there with the side chick, because you're not depriving her from being kinky and all this other stuff, which your wife can do the same thing. Your wife can do it better. Your wife probably could swing a pole better than her. There's nothing that side chick could do your wife cannot do. They both still are women. But you condition her to clean the house all day. You condition her to take care of the kid. This is how you conditioned her. Now, people like, get over here, woman. But you might get something way more better than the side chick. And it's effed up that the woman is complaining because you're taking money from the household and giving it to the damn side chick. So that's why you keep coming up short in the house. You done gave her these kids. The kids got to eat. She got to pay these bills. And you decided to give, because you got to take care of the side chick too. So you taking money out the household to pay this chick, and you mad because the wife is complaining about stuff that you done gave to the damn side chick. Now, if you kept the money in the household and let her be the woman that she can be, then you won't need the side chick, and all the money will be in the house, and there'll be less complaints. Now, I'm not talking about these men creeping giving a woman something here and there. That's not right neither. But that's here and there. But you got a whole side chick you've been with all these years. You got to pay for them dinners and helping her out with her problem. No, Ninja, your problem is in the house. That's your house. And you mad because she mad. Ninja, bring all the money home. Shit, you cutting off our stuff to give to her. And you mad because we mad. Ain't that some shit? You mad because we mad. Because she happy. She happy. Now, once her money get cut off, she gonna be just as mad. And if she takes the wife position and all that kinky stuff she used to do, he's gonna start looking at her different now. Because now she's the woman. So then he's gonna start calling her all types of names. Because all that freaky stuff go out the window. Because now you now have the position. And it's also a waste of your life, side chick. Because either A, you're going to have a side baby that's going to cause confusion, or the man that's really going to love you, you're not going to see him because you're too busy worrying about somebody else's man. Your whole life is surrounded around his wife's schedule. He got to sneak and be with you. You're not even on his schedule. You're on his wife's schedule. His wife still controls you. The wife just don't know, but you know. When you really need that man, and let's say something come up in that household, guess where he gonna be? He gonna have to see you when he see you. All them years went down the drain because this man told you you're so much better. And they key. You still a woman too. So he's shortcutting the wife and he's shortcutting you too. That's what I said. Until she take her place. Right? So when the wife gets fed up, she takes the wife's place. And then she's going to see how things change. Everything that was cute before ain't cute no more. Because now she got the position. The roles change, baby. But let's carry on.
Girl's mom's birthday, like, you know, she stalks the page for you so you don't have to. Like, man, bro, when you lose your side piece, you really lose an important tool.
It's obvious that men see women as tools.
Codependency. Codependency is an addiction to taking care of others at the cost of yourself. Codependency destroys relationships because it slowly eats away at your self-worth. You've had a health crisis and you're still not listening. You're still focused on taking care of others more than taking care of yourself. You have money in the bank, but you're broke in the bedroom. In other words, you have sexually dysfunctional relationships in the bedroom. When you'd rather go to the bar than go home. That means you're disconnected from your significant other and you're attempting to numb out. Many highly successful people are not aware that these are signs of low self-worth. So they believe that building a net worth translates to building a self-worth. Until time and time again, they find themselves completely burnt out and facing another failed relationship. No, therapy is a great place for listening and being understood, but the answer lies in coaching because it takes action, measurement, and accountability to build your self-worth. And when you build your self-worth, you can create healthy, intimate relationships that last. Absolutely. You can build self-worth. As a matter of fact, the only way to get self-worth is to build it. Unlike net worth, somebody can give you money and you'll have a high net worth, but nobody can give you self-worth. You have to earn it. It starts off with healing codependency and becoming truly independent for the first time. I have over 25 years of coaching CEOs, pro athletes, executives, and leaders on how to increase their self-worth using health and fitness. And time again, it boils down to codependency. If they can release it,
they go up. If they don't, their self-worth is capped. There's a lot of information out there that's going to overwhelm you and confuse you. And the last thing you need is another diet or doctor telling you that you have another disorder. What you need is a lifestyle coach that can guide you down a path of true independence. My name is Saint Day Adioba, and I'm the architect of the Your Day Balance Game, also known as the YWG, and I have over 100,000 hours teaching, living, and coaching this game.
They used to satisfy themselves. The wives are the slaves. They are there to do the slave task. You know what I mean? The side chicks are out there for their sexual satisfaction. Men are expecting women to be loyal to them. Are they loyal? Are they loyal? Men don't want to be responsible. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to do what they are supposed to do. Men are very much aware of what they're supposed to do, but because they feel like they are above women, women are not supposed to question them. They feel like because they are men, they have the liberty to go out there and do whatever they deem fit to do, whatever they feel like doing. Nobody should question them. No woman should question them. So they feel like they have to live their life however way they want to live their life, and they are using women. Women are the tools they use to satisfy themselves. Men are constantly looking for women, and women are the tools they use.
That I have to uphold to. All I'm doing is receiving the benefits, and we're enjoying ourselves together. That's just how it goes. Is it right? I don't agree with it, but I tell anybody, man or woman, nobody is bulletproof to cheating. Nobody. Like, I mean, you have to make a conscious decision. Like, I'm not doing that. That's not my lane, or that's not my character. But nobody, listen, nobody is immune to cheating. Nobody.
The dumbest thing that Guyanese men do, West Indian men, any man actually, who falls into this culture of having a side chick, is that you rob yourself of ever experiencing true love. Because the minute you decide to bring another person into the equation, you have decided that you love yourself more. And when you play games, the intention behind any game you play is that it's not that serious. So you never take your relationship seriously. You can't honestly sit there with a straight face and say, I love my wife, I love my girlfriend, if you're playing around. And if you get caught, even if she forgives you, are you dumb enough to think that she actually forgives you? She will never forget. Even if she might still love you, she will never be in love with you. And so you've robbed yourself of ever experiencing real, true, deep, meaningful love. That soul connection that can never be broken. But this side chick culture is so ingrained in us. It's not only accepted, it's passed down from generation to generation of men. And this is why we're here right now. Women hating men, men feeling unloved. We as men play our role in this side chick culture in being unlovable. Do not fall into this trap.
Like I said, most men don't care about women. They care about themselves first. It's all about me, me, me. Men first. How I feel. Man using...
Like, you've been a side chick for 7 years. Do you really want that demotion?
Can you? Right. Going from the side chick to the main chick a lot of times is a demotion. And we think it's a promotion. No, it's not. Because let me tell you something. As the side chick, he was honest with you about his infidelities. He was honest with you about his problems that he was having inside his marriage. Guess who was probably completely oblivious to that? The main chick. And so a lot of the times what you'll do is fine. You'll go from the woman he was cheating with to the woman he's cheating on. And let me tell you something, for the side chicks that I know are in here, that nobody gonna act like it, claim it, you really don't want that whole, you like the 25% of that you get. Guess what? When he come to you, he don't bring problems because his wife deal with the problems. When he come to you, you his relief because you know what? He tired of arguing with his wife, so he want to just have a good time with you. You ain't got to wash his damn drawers every night. You get the good part. So here's the thing. You got to ask yourself this question. Would you actually like a full dose of this man anyway?
Clearly, yes. That's why she asked.
Can the side chick become the main?
No.
There you go. Wait.
No.
For sure.
Wait.
For sure.
Why she run away?
The side chick can become the main chick. And you're going to go from the woman he was cheating with to the woman he's cheating on. And what kind of mess is that? You don't agree? Go ahead. I don't think that's inherently true.
I'm talking about not just with your. I'm talking about with your heart.
Yes, I say no. Hold on, Fontaine. First of all, I want to say I'm not making no excuses. You feel me? Like I'm not making the side chick okay. But sometimes men are in situations that require them to be present. Some men got households that they trying to keep up. Some men got wives that are taking care of their children, and if they leave her, their kids gonna be up, and the side chick, the one that they've been in love with for the past 15, 20 years. I know men who've gone through this personally. And when the opportunity came, they moved in with the woman who had their heart. You feel me? When their kids grew up or when the wife was financially able. I'm not saying that it's okay, but we got such a stigma about the other woman and how the man value her and how she value herself when you have no idea what the bounds of their relationship are and what they building over there. You feel me?
Y'all can say what y'all want, but I'm much happier being a side chick. I ain't gotta stress. I ain't gotta worry about where the f this man is at, bitch. Because if he ain't with me, he with you. Especially if I'm doing my job right. How I know he with you? Bitch, because that's where I sent him back to. Bills stay paid. Ain't gotta worry about no type of financial barriers. Ain't gotta wake up to no stinking breath and him farting and got a doodle stinking up the bathroom. None of that. He do that shit at your house. Then the females be trying to get mad because I'm dealing with that nigga. It's like, girl, I'm helping you. Your dude he's a fucking sleazeball, baby. I don't want your sleazeball to myself, bitch. Your motherfucking dog was on a bitch. That dog was on a loose before he started dealing with me. Bitch, I'm the reason why he come back home and be a family man, happily, unhappily. But yeah, it just feel good to not have to worry about a nigga cheating on you. All the shit that I see, bitch, I wish the fuck I would. And you gotta think, baby girl, you mad at me, but I got secrets that you don't even know. I know the shit that you don't know. I'm around the friends that know you, that's sitting there playing in your face, but you mad at me like I'm the bitch that you married. I would rather be a side chick. It is what it is, and I like my position, and I get to dress corporate, like my corporate nigga. I mean, my corporate husband.
It's obviously a game for married men. They are playing the game. They are using the women. I've said this before. It's like I'm repeating myself. They have their wife at home, like I said, taking care of their kids and making sure their lineage is ongoing. Then they have the side chick out there acting like their therapist, because after having issues with their wife, they go over to their side chick to report. In the process of reporting, this man will be telling the side chick secrets that he's not even supposed to tell the side chick. This man will be exposing the wife to the side chick.
The argument is, this is where you got the confusion. And I already just said this. The argument is really because of her. She just don't know she's arguing because of the side chick. She's flipping out because she's like, yo, you ain't give me the money for this. You ain't give me the money for that. You know, little Shay Shay gotta go to school. You know, little Shay Shay gotta go to school and play. Little Shay Shay got things coming up in school. I want to put little Shay Shay in sports. You ain't got my money. So when he go to the side chick, he's not going to tell the side chick, well, he's going to make her look bad, but it's really over her. He can't tell her all of that because it's going to make her feel even better, right? And the side chick knows these things. This is why I don't care what nobody say. This is just how I feel. How I feel doesn't mean you need to feel like that, but I believe you are with the man. You are not with the side chick. But once the side chick knows about you, she has now made a conscious decision to destroy you, and she can get it too. If she doesn't know nothing, that is totally different. He could get it and she can get it too. Both of you guys made a conscious decision to destroy me. All of that. Oh no, I'm not fighting no woman. It wouldn't even be over the man. It'll be over the part that she played. Yeah, you married to the man, not the side chick. He should be the one respecting you, blah, 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 blah. No, baby. You're going to be judged for what you do too. You shall be judged. Because once you find out he has a wife, yeah, at that point, you have to make a decision. You made the wrong decision. You thought you took a part in me worrying about where he is at night. You took a part of if I was crying, if I'm stressed. And you played a part in that willingly. So cheating with him, yeah, that is on him. But the part you played, you can get some of this too. And that's your man. No. This is my opinion. The minute you say, I don't know, baby, you are free to go. I never come jumping at a woman. I ain't going at the woman first. I ain't doing none of the above because you are none of my concern. But the minute y'all sat there and whomever conspired to waste my time, waste my life, and thought that it was okay, you can get some of the smoke too. You can get some of this too. You're gonna have to stay far, far, far away from me. You thinking it's okay. Especially I see a lot of men, they cheat like right after like their women have babies. You know how it is taking care of some damn baby and you wait for relief and this chick know you had a baby and you rather have a good time and leave me to suffer. All that's cute, right? All of that's so damn cute. Like I said, it's a difference. Men lie. If a man lie, baby, we ain't got no beef. No beef at all. But when you be with somebody for years and conspiring against me, talking about me, pillow talking about me, and I become the joke, no. No, ma'am. Being that you decided, even though he went to you, you decided to interject yourself in my life. See, it's two different things. You decided to interject yourself in my life. You decided to interject yourself into knowing my business, my kids' business, what I work, what I do. You know, when he's complaining, you sitting up there eating it all up for my demise. We have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. But that's it. That's just how I feel. Let's go.
And the reason why he feels comfortable sharing a lot of things with a side chick is because
most people have no clue that the best.
You're the side chick. You're not better than the wife. You're not more important than the wife or the girlfriend. In fact, you hold no.
See that? And you're trying to feel important because the man chose you. Why are you having the pick-me mentality?
Here's some tea for side chicks. And this goes for all side chicks. There's a reason why you're the side chick. You're not better than the wife. You're not more important than the wife or the girlfriend. In fact, you hold no value. The man doesn't respect you. You don't even respect yourself. So how could he? Why would he? You're a convenience because you're easy. He doesn't even have to try with you. So next time you're out here, oh, well, she only knew you're out here hee ha ha, and you need to remember that you're the joke. Not the wife, the girlfriend, no. You. See, you're not the one he wants to be seen with. You're not the one that's going to bring him, you know, the nods and the high fives and the congratulatory energy from his peers. You don't go to the work functions. You're not invited to the holidays with his family. You should be absolutely offended and disgusted if a man is ever trying to make you the side chick, whether it's one time or 100 times. If you had any type of self-worth, you would not let some man make you his part-time. I'm gonna be honest. You are nothing but a warm hole for him. And this isn't to say that this is all the side chick's fault, but she is equally to blame if she knows that he is in a relationship or in a marriage with
I
a side
just
chick.
said
all
that.
the dirty work and you get all the reward, but y'all are not ready for that reality. The side chick be y'all teammate and you don't even know it.
The point is there is no accountability for men. So when we talk about these side chicks, the first thing we want to do is look at the woman. I've been that woman that look at a side chick and be like, how could you? But the realest shit is, how could you look at your bitch every night and say how much you love her? How could you post your How could you marry a woman? How could you have a child with a woman? Do all this and hold your woman up to this high standard? Because I've never see. The funniest thing is, we'll sit up here and talk about strippers, terrible, prostitutes, terrible, but fun, they're lifestyles.
Yes, they're good girls.
You just aside, you never be my main, as if that's some type of reward. Your main's being cheated on, disrespected, degraded, and you're putting your main in danger in the line of having STDs and some and being completely and totally torn and broken apart. So there's no homework or side chick if you both.
Side chicks and side men save relationships. Right?
All right.
What I'm saying is a guy will have a side chick and that side chick is really his decompressor. And then he goes back to his home, more than likely rejuvenated. A side chick may have a side man and she, like for whatever reasons, because there's multiple reasons why a chick might have a side man, he is her decompressor, and she's gonna go back to that house and be happy.
You telling us all your business?
Come on, man.
No,
I just want to.
The reality of it is, needing something outside of your situation is absolutely fine. It don't gotta be no more.
Well, I wish my bitch would. Me too.
I needed something. You needed a drink.
Why aren't you fixing what you got at home? What is the issue? Why is it so bad at home that you have to go find peace somewhere else? Well, hell, leave.
A lot of women out there are pick me. They don't mind hurting other women just to get picked by men. We are the cause of our own problem. We are the originator of our own problem. We teach men how they treat us. That is
most women don't stand on their square. That allows men to just feel like we can do what we want. Like, y'all gotta understand how men think. Like, men only respect consequences. That's it, that's all. And fact is, most women don't administer them, right? So if I'm dealing with you and I'm violating and I'm this and I'm that, and you might get mad for 2-3 days or a week or whatever, you might go stay with your homegirl or whatever the case may be, but we know you coming back. Not only you coming back, but the 5 women we dated before you coming back. So when we get to the 8th woman, what you think our expectation is going to be? So I think if women want to see change in men, y'all got to start standing on y'all standard. But if y'all don't and continue to have those 2 sets of rules, good luck.
You know why I feel like that's true? Because be shot is when you leave them, don't they?
Yep. What the? I tell you, I cannot tell you enough. Y'all got to be willing to leave. That is the only solution. There is no talk about it. There is no, we're working. I'm not, nigga. No, why? We ain't working on nothing, Ninja. This what you did. You need the help, not me. How is we working on the relationship? Ninja, you work on yourself. We didn't go out there and cheat. We didn't go out there and lie. We wasn't manipulating. We wasn't gaslighting. That's all you. And I'm so sick of women saying, oh, we going through a rough path. We this. No, we my ass. That Ninja. I don't need to be fixed. Far as in that category, I don't need to be fixed. Probably certain ways we all got to improve because we human and every day we got to grow. But far as that other bullshit, no, we ain't trying to do nothing. Ain't no mistake. Y'all women keep hearing the word mistake. As soon as the man say the word mistake, it wasn't a mistake. You just told the man that it wasn't a mistake. And then you want to keep going. You were right the first time. You was, but no, y'all women want to keep arguing. You women want to keep arguing for what? I don't know. You just say, oh, so it was a mistake. It was, you just stuck your ick in her. It was, you just answered your own question. You answered your own question. I keep telling you, it takes two to tango. And women, you are part of your own demise. The longer you talk, the longer he can think of more things to get to sway your decision making. And then it's going to happen again. The longer you think you're arguing, this is what you're thinking. You're thinking you're getting stuff off of your chest, and you think that you're arguing, and you really think he hear you. This is your thought. But in all reality, he needs for you to keep talking to sway your decision. He ain't heard nothing you said. He ain't heard not one thing you said. Not one thing you said. Because he is an adult, he knew if he was attracted to somebody, he went and pursued that woman. And after he pursued her, he done did what he did with her. That was a choice, not a mistake. It was a choice. He had to go, hey, you know, you look so good. You beautiful. We don't know how long it took for him to get it, but he had his eyes on her. So where was the mistake at? And you answered your own question again by saying that wasn't a mistake. Hey, that's the first thing women yell. So why does the conversation keep going? Why does it keep going? Well, these are the tools. These are some of the tools. Like even if while we're healing, we got to learn these tools while we are healing, right? That because we healing, we can still put these tools to use. We healing and we're putting tools to use. So as we healing, learn to stop saying we know we my ass. I keep telling women time and time again, stop put the blame where it belongs. Stop taking partial blame or seeing where nah, ninja, that was all you. All you. I ain't taking no parts of that blame. But this is what, but the longer you keep talking, again, you're giving him time to think of things to sway your decision. That is a manipulation trick that women fall for every time because she wants to prove to the man she is so smart. And he's proving to you, you are so dumb, right? Because if you were so smart as you say you are, and all the things, I peeped this and I peeped that, and you thought I was dumb. He like, yeah, you still here, right? You still here, right? You dumb. When you want to argue, hey, you ain't messing with no dummy. In his mind, yes, I am. I ain't stupid. In his mind, yes, you are. Right? So you want to let, okay, how smart are you? How many times did you have that same argument? How many times you had to tell this man or woman? How many times you had to tell him how smart you are and how you peep stuff? And you knew what time this was, and you knew he was acting fun. If you're going to sit up there and say this more than once, that man is in his mind laughing at you. Yeah, man, listen. I am that chick. I could love the heck out you, and for the slightest thing, I don't like you no more. It's like the shit. I tell you, the minute you change, I change. That love went right out the window. You would never hear it come out my mouth again ever. Even if I did say it would never. So the minute you do me dirty, you would not hear that word come out of my mouth. I'm sorry. I will not do it. I don't care how I feel. First of all, I ain't gonna deal with you. But at that point, when we're in my younger days, when you still was going back and forth with the bullshit, because we all have, right? In my younger days, but one thing I would not do is tell you, oh, baby, I love you. That would not come out my mouth. You done did me dirty, nigga. You ain't hearing them words from me. Until I got myself right and decided to move on, but certain things I just ain't gonna do. I don't care, but I still like, no, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Love don't do that to you. We're gonna do a show about that. We're gonna definitely do a show about that. But that's one thing you will not hear come out my mouth. And because you're my children's father, so little my kid's father, so I'm always gonna have to fuck all that. You're just a kid's father. That's it. That's it. I ain't gotta love you. You didn't love me. I was your kid's mama too. You didn't love me. So why I got to love you because you the kid's father? But then you put me all through this shit, but I'm your kid's mama. Check your love and shut up your ass. Now, can we co-parent? Yes. Can we be cordial? Yes. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I moved on. We can talk. We could be cordial. We could be adults. That's where we should be at right now. Cordial and adults and communicate for the kids. That is it. I know all that sweet shit went out the goddamn window. And go give it to the side chick. Ain't that who you been was giving it to? Go on and give it to her. Give it all to her, but you won't hear that come out of my mouth. You would just be we would just have kids in common. That's it. We would just have kids in common. That is it. But you are no. There is no way in hell. Nope. Take that out. Certain things, please start taking it out of your vocabulary. Start taking certain words out your vocabulary for certain people. Please take that out of your vocabulary. We're almost finished here because I want to go over to the Tony T because I do got to get up early tomorrow. I got them children. Yeah, I got them children, and I got to get myself together. I meant to start earlier than this, but I'm just letting you know this is about awareness, guys. And again, it may not be about you, but maybe you can, again, tell it and teach it to somebody else, right? The thing is to keep passing it on. And if you hear even your girlfriend, if you keep hearing her say certain things, learn to correct her too. Like, listen, baby girl, could be your girlfriend. Teach them to change their way of thinking. Teach them to take certain words out the vocabulary. Don't blame the man no more because you played a part in it. Don't blame him no more. Let it go because you played a part in it. Focus on your growth. Focus on your growth. Not all the things he did to you because you played a part. Focus on your ninja. I don't hold nothing against you. I can't change it. You can't go back and change nothing these neglects did. You can't go back and change nothing. What you could do is let it go. And focus on your growth. Focus on your happiness. Finding a whole new world without him and learning how to co-parent. Co-parent, and if you have kids, you may not have kids. If you ain't got no kids, really goodbye, right? Really. But sometimes you can't make that exit if you got kids. But if you don't got kids, shit, nigga, you ain't never exist. You ain't never never exist ever. But again, every situation is different, but the same rules apply. But you got to make it work for you. You got to take these rules because Every situation is different. It's not one size fit all. But less conversation. Same rule apply. I have nothing to say. I don't care what you have to say. I really don't care. Matter of fact, if it ain't about the kids, don't talk to me. I don't want to be your friend. I want to be cordial because we share kids, and I need the kids to see that we can talk and we can communicate, but we are not friends. I don't want to be your friend. Friends don't treat friends like that. The way you treated me, friends don't treat friends like that. Do you treat your homies like that? Do you treat your homies, the ones you call your friends, do you treat them the way you treat me? So no, I don't want to be your friend. Do you play the gaslighting with your homies? Do you manipulate your homies? Are you going around betting all they girl? No, you don't treat them like that. So no, if they your friends and you don't treat them like you treat me, we can't be friends. But we are parents if you have kids from the guy. And that's where we're going to keep it, and that's where it's going to stay. I tell these women, you go on, handle your business. Stop letting people say to you, well, let's work out something. No, let's put it on paper. Thank you, Shay. Let's put this on paper. So we ain't even got to conversate about that. I ain't got to ask you no more. I ain't got to tell you the kids, no. This is on paper. I'm not chasing you. I ain't asking you for nothing. If you don't want to pay your child support, then you go deal with the man. I'm not chasing you. I'm not asking you. I'm not begging you. Because like I said, we don't need to conversate. You go deal with the courts. I'm not dealing with you.
I just cheated twice. Times 6. 3 days ago.
That's the only time they be okay with.
You want to be picked, you're ready to go low, reduce your standard, and take BS from the man so he can choose you.
Do you think a lot of women stand on their standards when it comes to a man they actually like?
I would say hell no. I think that most women got two sets of rules. They got a set of rules for the guy that they really like, and they got a set of rules for everybody else. And that right there is the issue, right? When you reach your peak level of maturity, then those rules become the same. Nobody is exempt. And I think because most women don't stand on their square, that allows men to just feel like we can do what we want. Like, y'all got to understand how men think. Like, men only respect consequences. That's it. That's all. And the fact is, most women don't administer them, right? So if I'm dealing with you and I'm violating and I'm this and I'm that, and you may get mad for 2-3 days or a week or whatever, you might go stay with your homegirl or whatever the case may be, but we know you coming back. Not only you coming back, but the 5 women we dated before you coming back. So when we get to the 8th woman, what you think our expectation is going to be? So I think
you hear that? Did you hear that? They know you're going to get mad and you're going to womp. And you're going to go right back. He's going to do it again and again and again. Women scared to walk away. Y'all don't want to be by yourself. No, you got one life. If you can catch it in the beginning while you're still young, don't give these men all your years. That's why women be mad too. They got older. Fucking with these men all these damn years. You done got older. You was in your prime when you met him. Now you done got older. But another reason you gotta leave, because for some reason these days the side chick don't know their place, right? The side chick don't know their place. These home wreckers don't know their place, and they think they can step to you. It used to be the woman, the main woman, that wanted to fight. No, you got the side chicks. You got the side chicks disrespecting you. Like what? When did that take place? That's why you really got to go. I don't want them problems neither. Times has changed. You got side chicks knocking at your door. You got side chicks went and got friends. They out to get you like you did something to them. They don't know they role or they place. They don't have no rule. They used back in the days, at least they had rules and regulations. They don't have no rules, no regulations. They develop a hatred for you. That's why people like, it's not the women fault. Nah, these chicks develop a hatred for you and you don't even know them. Sometimes when a wife find out, she blindsided, or the main girl find out, she's so blindsided, she don't know what the hell happened. And you got a woman you don't even know up in your face, ready to hurt you. I'm like, well, hold up. They don't want to discuss nothing. Every time a holiday come and she got to spend it alone, she is developing hate for you. Every time you call, and if she was talking or having a good time, and he got to say, hold up, my wife on the phone, she develops a hatred for you. Then she looking at trying to find out your business. She starts stalking you. Poor wife don't know nothing. Or the main girlfriend, whomever, don't know nothing. That's what you call that triangle. I don't play triangles. That get people hurt. I don't play them games. Somebody always end up getting hurt in these triangulations. Somebody always get hurt. Baby, goodbye. I ain't gonna have none of your crazy side chicks out to get me. They friends coming to get some. I'm telling you, some of them knock at your door. Some of them can't wait to step to you. Some of them, they can't wait. Some of them trick them men because their time is clicking. Their biological clock is ticking. Now they want a baby. Now, if they have a baby, now they really feel like we on the same level because we both got his kids and we are on the same level. And what you gonna do? You don't wasted all that time, but technically, y'all are on the same level because both of y'all are now baby mamas. And one person thinks she's on a higher level than the next one. But all of them his kids. All of them his kids. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, they do, girl. Uh-huh. Yes, they do. That's how Jocelyn got famous, right? That's how Jocelyn got famous. She went after Mimi. Mimi was a girl. Yeah, that's right. No, I'm talking about not the triangulation as in with the narcissism, Shay. I'm talking about when it's three people in the relationship. That triangulation I'm talking about, right? I don't know which one you meant, but I'm not talking about the I'm not talking about the triangulation method that they use in narcissism. I'm talking about the love triangle where it's three people. So it becomes the triangulation. We're not doing these things because these side chicks are heartless. They heartless. They want to hurt you. Like, and then they say, that lady knows so much about you. She know what time you work. She know where you work at. She know your kids' birthdays. Now I'm talking about, the love triangle. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And these men don't even care. They'll see them two women going at it and won't even care. And then because you women like to say what you have to say, because you can't wait to see that man. After it's all over, you can't wait to get in that man's ass. Again, stop it. Because now you give him time to change your decision. If you got into a situation and you bounce, you bounce. But once you, Ninja, you had this woman at my house and and that you think he cared? He set it up. What can you say? You can't say nothing. They set you up. There's nothing the fuck you could tell me. I could lose my life or something. Just like that side chick, remember back in the days with Buttafuoco? That lady sitting in her house, minding her business. Mr. Buttafuoco, remember? Buttafuoco decides, Joey Buttafuoco decides to want to cheat on his wife. What did that girl do? Come to the lady house and pow-powed her in the face. Who remember that story? Right in the face. Pow-powed her right in the face. This lady don't know. Poor Miss Buttafuoco didn't know what the hell was going on. That was an old case. Yeah, Angela. Your poor wife sitting at home tired, minding her business, and these crazy ass women come to your house because this man told them all your business, told them about your mama. Nigga, so what you supposed to say? You told her about me? Yeah, he did. What you gotta ask him for? How she know I live? Because he told her. What you gotta ask him for? I went ballistic on him. No, what you did was you left room for him to change your decision. Yeah, she was a young girl. Exactly. Oh, knocking at that lady door. Yeah. And then they'll be all around and all this other type of crap. No, ma'am. These side chicks dangerous because they biological. Like when they biological clock ain't ticking, it ain't so bad. But once they biological clock start ticking, she starts developing a hatred for you. How to get you out the way. I'm like, well, there, girl, you didn't have to go through all that, right? Or guy, remember it go both ways. It goes both ways. It go both ways. There ain't no, well, you leave her alone. Anyway, we fixing our relationship. No, we ain't fixing shit. We didn't do nothing. And then you want to give an ultimatum. It's going to be her or me. Nah, nigga, it's going to be all her. It's going to be all her and good luck. Good luck. But you're going to take care of these children. These right here, whatever you do after will be on you. Can we be cordial? Yes. I may not like nothing you did, but hey, we can be cordial for the kids. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Can we be friends? No. Unless you treat all your homies the way you treated me, we cannot be friends. You said friend, right? Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you, love. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you. We can't be nothing. I would not be like Miss Buttafuoco. And
I think if women want to see change in men, y'all got to start standing on y'all standard. But if y'all don't and continue to have those two sets of rules, good luck.
You know why I feel like that's true? Because be shot is
when you leave them, don't they?
Yup.
What the? I just cheated twice. Times 6.
3
That's
days
the
ago.
only time they be okay
That shit
with
was in
going
the
to see the
past.
lady. And
Oh, right.
as soon as you leave, that's when they want to go see the lady and fix every up thing about them. No, it's too late. I no longer care.
Hello.
In fact is, most women don't administer them, right? So if I'm dealing with you and I'm violating and I'm this and I'm that, and you may get mad for 2-3 days or a week or whatever, you might go stay with your homegirl or whatever the case may be, but we know you coming back. Not only you coming back, but the 5 women we dated before you coming back. So when we get to the 8th woman, what you think our expectation is going to be? So I think.
Hey friends, Eric here. And in this video, I want to talk to you about how you can
But the side chick is the one that holds your marriages. A lot of marriages are still standing because of side chicks. They are powerful. They hold the marriage together because everything the wife cannot do, the side chick does. They serve your husband, changing his brakes, oil, and performing tune-ups. In other words, if the wife doesn't want to give him sex and other services.
Say what now? Say what now? Hold up. Wait. What she say? What did she say? Hold up. What did she say? Like, girl, you don't think we know how to work it? Ain't it? You don't think we know how to work it? She don't want to. Girl, people say the high stats on people say the darnest things. What? Oh man, I'm gonna definitely take that. Get me some ginger ale, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I had to take my sip of ginger ale for that one. She said, we gotta be thankful. The side chick hold it together. How about just take them and let me find somebody for me? We gotta be thankful, right? I had to stop it. I got the cherry one. The cherry one. I know I get all flavors. I had to stop and take a sip of that, baby. Yes, I did. Yeah, yes, I did. Just take them. What the hell you mean you doing me a favor? That side chick do all the tuning. She could tune forever. Don't stop on my behalf. Shit. Right? Ooh, I had to stop her. We learning something today. Oh, don't worry, guys. I just got Kev said hi to you guys. Kev broke his phone. So his phone and stuff is out of commission. But when he get his phone fixed, Brother Kev will be back. Aw, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that too. Peace and blessings. Yeah, we going here. Don't listen to her though, right? Don't listen to her, right? Don't listen to her. Well, hold up. I ain't played my banner on in a while. Let me get my banner out. Right? I didn't play my little banner. But I thank you guys. Let me play that my made it rain. Y'all done made it rain up in here. Y'all made it rain. You made it rain. You made it rain. You made it rain. Y'all done made it rain up in here. Thank you kindly. But baby, I'm telling you, just don't listen to her. Right? And then it make it so bad. Like I told y'all before, there are good men because women are not healed, they walk right by the good men because they're not saying certain key words, right? They just regular old men. They walk right by them. People like, you attract who you are. No, good men attract you too. You just didn't look at them, right? You just didn't look at them. But they there. They there. And if they not there, get them red flags and get to going, right? But I can't believe what she said. I can't believe it, right? Oh, man, I can't believe what she said. Let's see.
It's too late. I no longer care.
Do you know that many married men have side chicks to avoid divorcing their wives? Some married women may disagree.
You passed
but
up
the
a lot.
side chick is the one that holds your marriages. A lot of marriages are still standing because of side chicks. They are powerful. They hold the marriage together because everything the wife cannot do, the
What?
side chick does.
Like what?
They serve your husband, changing his brakes, oil, and performing
we
tune-ups.
We
In
can't
other
do that.
words, if the wife doesn't want to give him sex and other services, the side chick is there to provide it.
Huh?
Everything the wife
Hold
cannot
up.
do,
Hold
the
up.
side chick is doing for him.
Hold up. She said sex and other services. What are these other services? Well, besides sex, they would like, because the wife, if she's a trad wife, as y'all call it, right? She's cooking, she's cleaning, she's got the kids. So what are these other services, right? Yo, you can't make these things up. And again, I salute to the good guys. Y'all not like my good guys. Don't forget right after this, because this is gonna be over in like 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna go over there and do some of my DJ talk. Yeah, see, I support men heavy on this channel. I support men heavy. I send you over there and everything. I find different men. I send you over there and stuff like that. But I'm really, really trying my part to get him to 1,000 subscribers, because he's come on it. It's been a long time. He deserves it. He deserves it. But again, don't forget Kev phone is out. King Kev phone, he got to get some stuff fixed. But once he get that fixed, he said tell Yaha. He said tell Yaha. Now tell Kev Yah said hi back. Well, let's go.
That married man that you are dating is dating you so that he can keep his marriage. Do you think that he will leave his wife? No. He will not leave his wife because you give him everything he lacked in his marriage.
No, because he don't want to pay alimony and
You
child
are
support.
his distraction.
Huh?
That's the reason he would much rather keep you on the sideline so that you can satisfy his needs.
What?
Stop getting carried away because you are dating a married man.
Huh?
If you want a married man to marry you, stop sleeping with him. Deprive him. Yes, deprive him, because the relationship that he is having with you are what strengthens his marriage. A lot of married men are very selfish and transactional. It's a transaction for him because he wants something from you.
Girl, bye. So, him coming home with empty sacks, right? Empty sacks is saving his marriage. Yo, Jackie, you can't make this up, Jackie. Where you at? Boss Jackie. Tell him, Boss Jackie. Him coming home with empty sacks. His bags are empty, and that's saving the marriage. So she's sitting up there. She was hot and bothered, right? She was hot and bothered while he was emptying his sacks. So now she done went to bed. His sacks are empty, so he tired. So I did not know that was the remedy of saving the marriage. Because wifey could have been engaged. Wifey could have been done did some things, but he done came home with empty sacks. Oh, I had a long day at work. I'm tired. That's all the wife get at home. So she's miserable, but that's saving the marriage. She ain't getting her stuff off because he got his stuff off. But that saves the marriage. You cannot make this ish up. You cannot make it up. You cannot make this ish up at all. Right? Oh man, my brother, Mimi, thank you for always supporting the channel, my brother. We appreciate you. Nigga done get home, his sacks all empty. They're talking about that saves the marriage. Thank you, Jackie. I was waiting for you to say something. I can't believe it. Girl, bye. Girl, bye, girl. I think Jackie meant girl, bye, because ain't no woman gonna say no shit like that. And if you want to marry him, you hear this? You hear this? Then don't give it to him no more. So if she stopped giving it to him, are you trying to? How is that saving the marriage? Because if she ain't giving it to him, so now he got to divorce his wife, so he can now give it to her because she ain't giving it to him no more. This lady done said a bunch of bullshit, right? This lady done said a bunch of bullshit. Well, if you want him to marry you, then don't give him no more. But I thought she was supposed to save the marriage. So now she's destroying the marriage. Oh my God. He said they floating in the bathtub. I didn't expect for her. Remember, I never watched these shows. I only skim through these shows to make sure there is no music. So my reaction are real reactions in real time, right? Real time, real reactions in real time. You said she angry, she ain't got a man. Oh man, I'm done. I'm so done. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? The only thing she said that makes sense is he won't leave his wife. No, you didn't hear the whole thing. You didn't hear the whole thing. Women have to wake up and have enough courage and self-love to wash your hands. Well, he ain't leaving the wife because he don't want to pay. But you forgot when she said, Shay, if you want him to marry you, then don't give him no more. So she contradicted that. I'm going to rewind it so you can hear it. She contradicted that by saying, if you want him to marry you, then don't give him no more. And then he going to want it. So, but I thought that she was supposed to save it, right? So now you want him. So for him to leave his wife, I got to not give you none to will you to. I'm going to rewind it a little bit, right? I'll rewind it a little bit. Just a little bit. So that she can hear the whole thing. Here we go.
Action for him because he wants something from you. When they want to chase you, they will spoil you with gifts. You are what strengthens his marriage. A lot of married men are very selfish and transactional. If you want a married man to marry you, Stop sleeping with him.
You heard that, Shay? Did you hear that, Shay? If you want a married man to marry you, then stop sleeping with him. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? So that means he gonna leave the wife, right? I'm gonna do an hour or so over there, and then I should have took my nap already, right? But let's go.
Deprive him. Yes, deprive him, because the relationship that he is having with you are what strengthens his marriage. A lot of married men are very selfish and transactional.
Yeah, that's what she said.
It's a transaction for him because he wants something from you. When they want to chase you, they will spoil you with gifts. A lot of married men get angry when their wives go to fight the side chick because the side chick are important. They relieve the wives of stress. If there were no side chicks, the divorce rate would be higher. If the side chicks decide to close their legs, marriages would scatter and your husband will divorce you. So, side chicks are important.
And that's why I don't understand why side chick culture is so big with us today, because once you're known as the side chick, no one's going to respect you as really anything more than that. Back then, a side chick was a mistress. At least you were getting taken care of. At least, you know, he put you up in a nice apartment.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I just like to say, keep in mind, he's with his wife. That does not mean the side chick is sitting home waiting for you. See, this is how wives sit at home and they catch STDs from their husbands, right? They're laying there being the best wife they can be, but he got the side chick, but the side chick got a side man, right? Do not play with your life. Do not play with your life. Do not put women, leave these men alone because they're putting your life in danger. If he got a side chick, you're not responsible for nothing that side chick do on her time. You don't know whom else she's screwing. Do not yell at the man. Oh, I can get, no, yeah, you can. Women shouldn't have to go through this. You pushing it like that's a badge of honor. Yeah, that's how dudes. Yeah, that's how. Yes, that's how they get murked out here. Yes. He thinking he having his cake and eat it too, not knowing that she got the next man down the block too. So just keep that in mind. Don't listen to these people.
Something. These girls be side chicks for free. They just want your attention at the end of the day. Attention don't pay bills. What's the goal after you meet him and do all this? What was the point? At least hop on reality TV. You know, they ain't even making it there.
It's very important for us ladies to understand the game men are playing. Even in your marriage, your husband is still playing you. He's using you. Most men out there are users. Not all men, but most men out there are users. The other lady is not a problem. I know some ladies go after married men because of what they want to get out of them. Don't blame the lady for going after your husband. Rather, blame your husband for letting it happen, because it is his responsibility to stop it from happening. Men are selfish. They think about themselves alone.
The dose of this man
Now we're going to go over there on the other side because I have to get my hours up. They done took all my hours from me. But I am thankful for all of you guys coming. I appreciate each and every one of you.
I want to thank you all tonight for joining me under these lights. Could have been anywhere at all, but here you are answering the call. You know this show's got sugar sweet, every tune magic beat. Together we create the glow in the heart of Sugar Love Show. Oh, thank you for the love. Oh, shining from above. Together we rise and grow in the Sugar Love Show. Joining me under these lights. Could have been anywhere at all, but here you are answering the call. Answering the call. In the land of real, there's a love that's true. Sugar Love is her name, spreading sweetness too. Her voice like velvet, smooth as a summer breeze. A podcast, a soundtrack to everybody's ears. Sugar Love, she's the queen of soul. The podcast, the place where the stories unfold. News and entertainment with a touch so sweet. She's the heartbeat of the community's beat. She brings the news with flavor like a cup of hot tea. Uncovering stories, bringing light to what we see. With her infectious laughter, she uplifts every soul. Sugar Love, she's the one who makes us feel whole. She's the one who makes us feel whole. In the land of real,